We are the Westwood High School cheerleaders and pommies, and it's time for Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you out to Westwood High School here in Mesa, Arizona. A 6A matchup tonight between the home Westwood Warriors and the visiting Cesar Chavez champions. James Boovy alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Ed, a big 6A matchup here tonight. 4-2 against 4-2. This should be a good one.
And it's got major playoff seeding implications in the 6A. Chavez is number 17 in the rankings in the 6A, and Westwood's number 20. So this is a huge game for both of these football teams if they expect to make that second season.
A lot of talented players on both rosters here tonight for the champions and the Westwood Warriors. Coach Large, a couple seasons in here at Westwood, he's done a great job putting his stamp on this program and really turning this thing around out here.
Yeah, you know, it always takes time to build it.
It does.
To build a program and put your stamp on it, like you mentioned, and get the culture the way that you like it. But Coach Large has got it right now. Again, 4-2. He's got them in prime position for the playoffs. They just have to come out and get a victory, play solid 4 quarters of football tonight, and we'll see what happens.
This game, as you said, has huge playoff seeding implications as both teams check in with a 4-2 mark on the year. It's a homecoming for Coach Chandler Hovick. He's an alumni of Cesar Chavez High School. He was at Central High School with the Bobcats for 5 seasons before taking the job during the offseason. He's excited for what he's doing over there in Levine.
And just imagine how tough it is to come to your alma mater with all the pressure that you graduated from that school, and now you've got to find a way to get that program, again, the way that you like it, the way Coach Large has it here. But Coach Hovick has got it right now. He's got a really solid football team. Both of these teams love to run the football, so let's see some smash-mouth football. Let's see a slobber knocker, as you like to say, JB.
Yeah, it very well could be that out here. It also, you know, could be like a 7-3 game, or it could be a 47-43 game. Both these teams have high-powered offenses, which we'll see here this evening.
Yeah, so both these defenses are going to be on notice tonight. You've got to find a way to stop these offenses. Otherwise, you're going to have a long night tonight.
It's our first trip out here to Westwood High School for Thursday night kickoff right here on CW7 Arizona. We'll step aside for a brief commercial timeout, and when we return, we'll visit with the head coach of the Westwood Warriors. Coach Brandon Large joins us after the break. The Thursday night kickoff pregame show on the air right here on CW7 Arizona. Stay with us. Good open, good open, good open.
You know, in the time it took me to get this coffee, there was most likely a serious car accident here in the Valley. I'm attorney Fred Thomas. I grew up in the Valley. I've been helping injured people in the Valley for almost 20 years.
If you're injured, contact an attorney that, like you, calls the Valley home. And, like with so many others, will get you the compensation for your pain.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve.
If you're injured, call Thomas Law.
Here are recent 5-star reviews from Spencer's TV and Appliance.
When you walk into Spencer's, someone always greets you, they have a smile, and you're treated like royalty.
Highly recommend Spencer's. They're amazing.
Spencer's is Arizona's choice for guaranteed lower prices, next day delivery, and with over 30,000 5-star reviews and more every day. It really is the only place to buy. Spencer's and Whirlpool are like having a friend in the business.
Back to Westwood High School here in Mesa. Thursday night kickoff pregame show on the air. We're pleased now to be joined by head coach Brandon Large of the Westwood Warriors. Coach, your thoughts here just before, about 20 minutes before kickoff.
We're just excited to get out here and play another game. Excited for some competition, and looking forward to a good game.
Coach, we talked about it, about the playoff seedings. This is a big thing. You're number 20. Chavez is number 17. So we talked about how huge this game is for playoff seedings for making that second season. So talk about that and just the importance of getting a victory tonight and staying within striking distance of the playoffs.
Yeah, we talked to our guys. Our goal is to make the playoffs this year, and this is a game that's right there in front of us, and we're going to try and go out there and get it done to help our cause and help reach that goal.
Coach, we know it's going to be a tightly contested battle here tonight between you guys and those Cesar Chavez champions. Coach Hovick in his first season over there with the champions. What's it going to take for your club to get over the hump here tonight?
I think executing and taking care of the ball, not turning the ball over, and defensively flying around and causing havoc.
Early in the season, Coach, we're all dealing with the weather. It's so doggone hot to play football, but tonight is perfect weather, so that's at least one part of adversity you don't have to deal with tonight, the weather.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a super nice night out here, and our guys are fired up, and we're ready to go. So.
Tell us about these Westwood Warrior fans, how much they mean to this program, and how they're able to turn the tide sometimes in these football games.
Yeah, the community here at Westwood is awesome. A lot of the people here in this community have grown up here and stay here, and they stay here because they love it here. And so we typically have a pretty good crowd, and I would expect that to be the same here tonight, and they really help us out and bring us a lot of energy.
So, Coach, you being the head coach, everything goes through you. What you say goes, of course, but how much input do your young men have in the day-to-day operations and the preparation for a game of this magnitude, how big this game is? How much do they talk to you and you're like, okay, well, that's a good idea. Maybe we will implement that this week?
Yeah, so we let our players vote for captains when we're up at football camp. And we do rely heavily on those guys for a lot of decisions that get made throughout the season within the program. I always tell them, like, I'm going to be here next year. I'm going to be here the year after. Like, this is your guys' team. What do you guys want it to be? And so our captains are awesome, and they do have a big voice for us.
How much fun did you guys have this morning at that pep rally on CW7 Arizona? It looked like a really good time.
Yeah, that was really fun, getting our cheer and our pom and our band out there. And just having fun. We have like a big family vibe going here, and so I'm glad they were able to lean into that a little bit.
The toughness of playing the 6A Fiesta, there are no cream puffs. We talked about this on Tuesday. There are no slouches. There's no lowlifes in this region. Talk about playing in the 6A Fiesta, and the challenge is now that you're in region play.
Yeah, I mean, 6A in general, right? There's no easy out, right? Every week, if you're in 6A, is tough football, and our region is no different. Last game, we took a lump against Mountain View, and like you just said, this region is tough, and there's a lot of really good teams in it, and if you don't come ready to play, the other team will put it on you.
Coach, tell us about your assistants and how important they are to what you do here at Westwood.
Yeah, when I got this job, I brought a lot of guys with me, and those guys are, number one, they're loyal, and so there's never any questioning or anything like that. Those guys are loyal, and we all work really well together, and yeah, they do a really good job.
Coach Brandon Large joining us here from the Westwood Warriors. His team will take on the Cesar Chavez champions here in about 15 more minutes. Coach, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Good luck tonight, and we'll catch up with you again very soon. Stay with us here on the pregame show. We'll be back and check up with head coach of the Cesar Chavez champions, Chandler Hovick, when we return from the break. Thursday night kickoff pregame show on the air.
Recognize that guy? One of those desperately hungry personal injury attorneys. You know, the kind that wants more than his fair share of your settlement? Get another attorney.
At Gerber Injury Law, they know you want the most from your settlement. So be careful of the monster law firms that want to eat most of it for themselves.
You can leave now. Shoot.
If you've been injured, call Gerber Injury Law. Get the most for your settlement and keep the monsters away.
I've been a rookie a few times in my life, but this time it's with Medicare. So I'm going to call Cigna Healthcare, get some wisdom from them.
Wondering which Medicare plan is right for you? Call Cigna Healthcare now at 855-956-1897. Looking for low monthly premiums? With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, they're as low as $0. Copays for many prescription drugs are as low as $0 too. You can even increase your Social Security check with a plan that helps cover your Part B premium. Plus, you'll enjoy lots of additional benefits, like coverage for preventive and comprehensive dental services. Call now and you'll receive our free Medicare Advantage Decision Guide. It includes a benefit summary, questions to ask before choosing a plan, and more. Open enrollment ends December 7th. So call 855-956-1897 now. Whether you're a Medicare rookie or looking to switch plans, it's easy to see how much you get with Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare.
Lot of money, I know. 20 of you and you're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts. We're going to pay you.
I am not rich as hell. I work hard. I scrape to get by. Donald Trump wants to give tax breaks to billionaires, but Kamala Harris has plans to help us. She's going to crack down on price gouging and cut taxes for working people like me. I voted for Donald Trump before, but this time I'm voting for Kamala.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
I love it, love it.
Folks, welcome back to Westwood High School in Mesa. Coach Chandler Hovick is screaming defense, defense right before we came back. So he is locked in. His football team is locked in because he knows how big this game is against the Warriors. Coach Hovick, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. You're yelling defense. You're getting your guys together. But we talked about it took an hour and 15 minutes for you to get your bus, but you got over here. You know, just a little bit of adversity. But how are you guys feeling tonight? Are they ready to go for this big game tonight?
Man, no excuses, right? We got to be ready no matter what. Like I told you guys earlier, our guys been chomping at the bits, come back from fall break. So now that they're going to play a game against another opponent again, kind of feels like week one of the season, our second half. These guys are ready to roll.
What would it mean for the Cesar Chavez champions to get a victory here tonight, improve to 5-2 in a really tightly contested region, and get ready for that playoff stretch?
Yeah, we know it's not going to come easy tonight. You know, they beat us last year 38-6, so they're not scared of us. They're not going to lay down. We got to play really good football to have a chance at the end of the game. We got to be extremely disciplined, smartest team on the field, all that good stuff to be able to come out victorious tonight.
Coach, we talked about it on Tuesday, the importance of running the football. So I know a key to victory tonight is going to be winning the battle in the trenches. Offensive line and defensive line, for you to run the football, your O-line's got to block like they've never blocked before to get that victory tonight.
Yeah, that D-line of theirs is nasty. We got to be able to establish the line of scrimmage. They bring a lot of pressure. We got to be able to communicate and pick that up. And then defensively, like if we can't stop the run, we're in for a long night. We really got to bear down, knuckle down, be tough in the trenches.
Coach, what do your assistant coaches mean to the team and what you're trying to do over there at Cesar Chavez?
Dude, these assistant coaches, they give so much life and energy to our boys in our program. They mean so much to these guys outside of football. And I could just go down the list, every one of them, man. They're here for the right reason, and I couldn't be more blessed with them as a part of my staff.
Coach, the big win over Desert Ridge right before the bye week, the 13-point victory. What are some things that you were stressing? Did you give the guys some time off during that bye week, or did you have them come in and watch film? What did you do to get prepared for this game during the bye week?
Yeah, so we played on that Thursday. We had the bye the following week, so we gave them a couple days off. Got back to it the middle of the week. Had some good practices, and then this week on a short week, we did some full padded stuff to get back in the live routine. And so these guys are in good shape right now, probably healthier than they will be the rest of the season coming off the bye, so we got to go get it tonight.
What part of your team do you feel has improved the most in this past week and a half since the bye week, and you've been able to get back together a few times?
Yeah, we're feeling really good about our defensive line unit right now. These guys create pressure. They're really good against the run, and when they drop back to pass, they're on that quarterback pretty quickly. And when you have a good defensive line to control the line of scrimmage, it can do wonders for your team.
When you look at Westwood, what are the challenges that they possess offensively, defensively, and on special teams in all three phases from the Warriors?
They're really experienced up front, offensive and defensive line. When you have a good offensive defensive line, like that's why your team goes, and that's why they've been successful this year. Coach Large does a great job. Again, man, it's going to be one in the trenches tonight. Our guys got to step up. We too have some seniors who are hungry for this game, and some younger guys as well. But they're looking forward to a challenge up front.
What do you feel is the biggest difference between the home games and the road games? Is the team able to lock in a little bit more on a road game and kind of eliminate some of those home game distractions and really focus on football?
Yeah, there's nothing like a home game in South Phoenix, man. The Chavez crowd is electric always. So now we got to bring some of that South Side swagger swagger that our guys have and bring it over here and show them how we do it on the south side. And our boys look forward to that, especially coming over to the East Valley, kind of known for not getting the job done once we go on this side of the freeway. So to have this opportunity tonight, they're ready for it.
Coach Chandler Hovick from the Cesar Chavez Champions joining us here on the pregame show. Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight. Always great to see you, and we'll catch up with you again very soon. His team will take on the Westwood Warriors right here in a 6A battle, 4-2 against 4-2. When we return from the break, we'll have a Sports 360 special on a very special topic with all-star running back Emmitt Smith. Stay with us. Pregame show on the air right here on CW7 Arizona.
After an injury, some people think to themselves, I'm not hiring an attorney, I'll handle my own case.
But Alexis and I have seen far too many good people find out when it was too late that they were taken advantage of.
Don't make that mistake after a serious injury. Call the husband and wife law team first.
In cities like mine, folks look out for each other. They put their community first. I'm a lifelong Republican, but I've always put country over party. And I know Donald Trump's second term would be all about himself. That's why, like so many other Republicans, I cannot support Donald Trump. Kamala Harris and I may not agree on everything, but I do know that she will always put country first. If we're going to make progress as a country, we have to have an adult in the White House. That's why I'm supporting Kamala Harris.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Looking to sell your house? Choosing the right buyer matters. Hi, I'm Andrew the Home Buyer, and I'm proud that over the years, thousands of homeowners have trusted me to buy their house. I pay cash, and I pay more than anyone else. I'll buy it in any condition, and I'll even let you live in your home for free after we close. Call me, Andrew the Home Buyer. You'll love selling me your house.
Oh my God, I was just into a car accident. I was hit from behind.
You gotta call Rafi.
Would you believe what the insurance company offered me after my accident?
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you should have called Rafi.
I'm Brandon Rafi, accident attorney from Rafi Law Group. You may have seen our ads around town. They're there to remind you, if you've been injured in an accident, call Rafi.
Rafi Law Group Accident Attorney, 623-388-4333.
Nobody wanted a second child more than we did.
Unfortunately, the doctors told us that the pregnancy wasn't medically viable. There were complications. It wasn't safe, and I wanted to preserve the option to try again.
We had to end the pregnancy.
Carrie Lake supports a law that would make our doctor a criminal for that decision.
Lake would put Emily's health at risk and threaten our doctor with prison, and that is unacceptable.
When Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
After an injury, some people think to themselves, I'm not hiring an attorney, I'll handle my own case.
But Alexis and I have seen far too many good people find out when it was too late that they were taken advantage of.
Don't make that mistake after a serious injury. Call the husband and wife law team first.
Well, I'm here with the legend, Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher in the NFL, and we're here in Arizona. We're at the Omni Resort right now, so you're here for a really cool reason.
Yeah.
I could say it, but I want to hear it in your words, so why are you here this weekend?
I'm here, for tailgating tomorrow at the ASU-Kansas game, representing Emergent and Narcan nasal spray to continue to spread awareness around opioid overdoses. And so on every campus, we've always ran into someone or run into someone that either knows a person that had experienced an opioid overdose or have a loved one close to them that may be experiencing an opioid issue. And now we're just saying, here are things that you can have within your house, on your purse or in your gym bag, just in case you run across someone that might be in a crisis situation.
So I know you touched on it a little bit, but what is it that people need to know about Narcan?
Well, they need to know that the Narcan nasal spray it can help revive a person if we get it in them in time. Time is of the essence. Anytime you run across someone that's non-responsive, purple lips, eyes can be dilated, and non-responsive, we don't have much time. So call 911 or lay them down on the ground and insert the nasal spray into the nostril. Then definitely get 911 there for sure, and just stay there and wait and just be with that person.
So a lot of people in your position, you know, all the things you've gotten to do, you know, a lot of them do support causes. For you, what led your attention to the opioid epidemic? Because this is one of the leading causes of death, if not, I think it is the leading cause of accidental death in the U.S. So
For me, I've experienced it through my own family members. My sister-in-law, who was battling cancer at the time and had medication that was prescribed for her, pain medication and everything else. And so there was a point in time where she was taking so much pain medication to where she actually had an accidental overdose a couple times. So we had to get the MTs to come in to help resolve that situation. Former teammate passed away with an overdose. And just recently, one of my good friends lost a son to opioid overdose. And then you start hearing about some of the celebrities across the board that are dying because of fentanyl and other things, drugs and so forth, which is all around this arena of opioid overdoses and opioid emergency. So with Narcan on hand, you have the ability to rescue someone.
I am a proud mother of a football player, absolutely. It was important to me that he become a well-rounded person, so we tried different sports, and when he did football, he just loved it. It is very mental and cerebral, the game of football. As a mom, any contact sport can be dangerous. You just keep your finger on the pulse of things to make sure that your child is getting a benefit and it doesn't become a detriment. I am Vanita Parker, and I am a football mom.
I grew up as conservative as it gets. Lifelong Republican, still am, but I cannot vote for Carrie Lake. She doesn't want to solve problems. She wants power. I'm supporting Ruben Gallego. We might not agree on everything all of the time. We should look for candidates who demonstrate integrity, compassion, and service to others, regardless of party affiliation. I don't need to be a Democrat to know that he has the character to lead Arizona forward.
I'm Ruben Gallego, and I approve this message.
I had a paper route at 13, so I've been working literally for 60 years.
And I've taught school all my life.
We both paid in and earned our Social Security.
And we depend on it to get by. But Carrie Lake would risk our benefits just to give tax breaks to the billionaires paying for her campaign.
She wants to yank it out from under us.
Carrie Lake couldn't care less about Arizona families.
She only cares about herself and her own power.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Building that middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency. Compare that to Trump. He fights for himself and his billionaire friends. He intends to enact a national sales tax, the Trump tax, that would raise prices on middle-class families by $4,000 a year. Instead of a tax hike, we will pass a middle-class tax cut that will benefit more than 100 million Americans.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Hi, I'm Dave Hastings. Motorcycle accidents are life-changing events that demand serious expertise to protect your legal rights. At Hastings & Hastings, we settled a serious injury case for $15 million. Our commitment is your well-being. Our discounted fee helps you recover and ride again. Hastings & Hastings, discount fees for motorcycle victims.
It's about time.
33 years.
That's how long David Schweikert's been in politics. What has he done?
Turns out David Schweikert supports raising the Social Security retirement age.
And pushed radical plans that make deep cuts to Social Security benefits.
Think life costs a lot now? Try paying your bills with fewer monthly Social Security checks, thanks to Schweikert.
So it's not just how long he's been in Washington, it's how wrong David Schweikert's been for Arizona.
HMP is responsible for the content of this advertising.
We welcome you back here to Westwood High School in Mesa. We welcome you back to Westwood High School here in Mesa. The Cesar Chavez champions set to battle the Westwood Warriors here, a 6A Fiesta Region matchup. We're coming to you live just off of Rio Salado Parkway here in Mesa. Our first trip out to the home of the Warriors as we get ready for Thursday night kickoff right here on Arizona CW7. Ed, always great to catch up with those head coaches on the field before the game action tonight.
It's great that we can catch up with them on Tuesday on the Desert Gridiron Game Plan on the Epic Sports Network YouTube channel, by the way. Shameless plug. And we catch up with them 48 hours later, and we kind of get their thoughts 2 days later after we talk to them, because obviously things change within 48 hours with the planning and just getting prepared for a game this big in the 6A Fiesta. Again, these two teams 4-2. Playoff seeding implications are in full effect for Chavez and Westwood.
You know what they say always, Ed, you just got to keep stacking wins. And that's exactly what these two teams look to do here today. The 6A Fiesta region leading the way, the Mountain View Toros checking in with a 5-1 record. We mentioned the Chavez champions and the Westwood Warriors both at 4-2. The Mesa Jackrabbits 3-3 on the season. And then the Tolleson Wolverines 1-5. And Desert Ridge, the Jaguars, with an 0-6 mark this season in the 6A Fiesta region.
Westwood's coming off a 50-6 loss to Mountain View. Of course, Coach Large talked about that in the pregame about how they got smacked around pretty good against the Toros. The Toros smack around everybody pretty good. That's why they are 5-1. They're at the top of the 6A Fiesta standings. But that's how big this game is tonight. 1-0 for Chavez, and Westwood's 0-1. They're looking to even up their record. Of course, Chavez looking to go 2-0. So this is going to be a big game, 48 minutes of football, maybe more depending on how this thing goes, but expect 4 quarters of really good football from these two football teams.
And you mentioned the Mountain View Toros. How about the job Coach Andy Litton has done over there in his first season after moving over from the Horizon Huskies?
Yeah, it just picks up where he left off, goes from Horizon to Mountain View, gets that talent together, and now they're 5-1, and they are in great position. Excellent football team over there with the Toros.
A great looking Brim Hall field here tonight. The weather is, it could be a tiny bit better, Ed, but it's sure better than it's been over the past first 8 weeks of the season here on Thursday night kickoff.
Well, how much tinier better can it get? That was beautiful down there. We're doing the pregame show. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish we could have this all year long. That's a spectacular weather.
It is great outside tonight. They have cut the lights here at Westwood High School, and we got some stuff going on the field there. Now we get a look inside the broadcast booth here. We're so excited to bring you this one here from Brim Hall Field in Mesa on the campus of Westwood High School, and 6A Fiesta region matchup. This one should be fun out here tonight.
It should. I'm so excited for Westwood and Chavez to get battled. We have time to go through the starting lineups for Westwood, maybe?
I think this is a great time to do the starting line. Let's do the keys to the game first, if we could possibly pop that graphic up here right quick. It looks like we've lost a little bit of lighting here at Brim Hall Field, as it's quite dark outside. For the Westwood Warriors, they want to embrace the spotlight. They want to shine here on television tonight here on Arizona CW7. It's a great opportunity for the athletes to come out here and make a statement about what they're made of on the gridiron. They also want to force turnovers as well, and they have to stay aggressive against a very good Cesar Chavez ball club.
Exactly. If they put all 3 of those together with the addition of other things throughout the course of 48 minutes of football, it's possible they could get a victory tonight. So those are 3 big keys to victory tonight. You've got to stay aggressive on offense and defense. You just got to go out there and make plays, just continue to make plays and produce on a high level.
We got the Westwood Warriors making their way onto the football field here now. Let's get you the keys to the game for the Cesar Chavez champions here in just a moment. And we mentioned the job that Coach Hovick has done over there with Cesar Chavez in his first year at the helm. They want to release the hounds on defense. We know what that means. They want to get in that Westwood backfield early and often tonight. They're going to run the football and try to control the clock here and really control the pace of this game here against the Westwood Warriors. And they do not want to be careless with the football. They don't want to have any turnovers. You always have to win that turnover battle.
Yeah, because what you don't want to do is lose a possession and give a possession to the opposition. You don't want to lose something and then give it to them, give them an opportunity to get a score to go up on you, possibly tie the score or go up on you because you make careless mistakes. You've got to be able to control the football and hold it well.
We'll take a short commercial timeout and return for the kickoff here between the Westwood Warriors and the Cesar Chavez champions. Stay with us. Thursday night kickoff on the air right here on Arizona CW7. Come on back.
You know, in the time it took me to get this coffee, there was most likely a serious car accident here in the valley. I'm attorney Fred Thomas. I grew up in the Valley. I've been helping injured people in the Valley for almost 20 years.
If you're injured, contact an attorney that, like you, calls the Valley home. And, like with so many others, will get you the compensation for your pain.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve.
If you're injured, call Thomas Law.
Recognize that guy? One of those desperately hungry personal injury attorneys. You know, the kind that wants more than his fair share of your settlement? Get another attorney.
At Gerber Injury Law, they know you want the most from your settlement. So be careful of the monster law firms that want to eat most of it for themselves.
You can leave now. Shoot.
If you've been injured, call Gerber Injury Law. Get the most for your settlement and keep the monsters away.
Are you moving out of state? Has your family grown and you need a bigger house? Maybe you inherited a house and need help with probate. Or maybe you just have a home you want to sell. I'm Andrew the Home Buyer, and I've helped thousands of families in every type of situation. I buy as is in any condition, and I can close in as fast as 5 days. And I even let you live in your home for free after we close. Call me, Andrew the Home Buyer, today.
We are the Westwood High School cheerleaders and Palmies, and it's time for Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona.
We welcome you back to Brimhall Field here in Mesa, high atop the home of the Westwood Warriors. We're ready to commence here with a 6A Fiesta Region matchup. James Poobie coming to you live alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Third member of our broadcast crew is on the field, Mr. Parker Garash. We'll check in with him here in just a little bit. But this should be a fun one out here tonight, Ed. It looks like Westwood is going to receive first. And back deep, it'll be Chris Martinez and Landon Webster for the Westwood Warriors. They're going to return this opening kickoff here from Cesar Chavez.
Then we'll get a chance to see quarterback Elliott Reed, a 6'3 junior, get him to go out there and get his offense on the field. Reed, 742 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, just 1 interception, about 400 yards rushing. So the young man can run the football as well, has 5 rushing touchdowns on the ground, JP.
On to kick it away for Cesar Chavez, Roman Fierro. This one's going to carry him out of bounds near the 25-yard line. And let's see, they're going to spot it, looks like at the 27-yard line. So that's where the Westwood Warriors offense will start things off here tonight. Their first offensive possession of the evening. So glad to join us here tonight on the CW7 Thursday night kickoff. Let's get to the offensive lineup for the Westwood Warriors. At quarterback, number 5, Elliott Reed. Keyshawn Barkus is the running back. Wide receiving core consists of Nick Montano, Landon Webster, Eric Alvarez. The tight end tonight is Preston Levette. The right tackle, Samson Tengai. Our right guard is Isaac Valencia. The center tonight is Jordan Bustillos. Preston Atwood is the left guard, and Alex Blanco is the left tackle tonight for Coach Large and the Westwood Warriors. We're ready to go here from Brimhall Field. This one's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line now. So Elliott Reed will start from the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's going to hand it off to the lone setback. He plunges ahead for positive yardage out near the 40-yard line. They're going to spot him down at the 40-yard line. Keyshawn Barkus on the run there. MJ Woodbury on the stop that time for the Cesar Chavez champions. It'll be a gain of 5. Second down and 5 upcoming here now for the Warriors. 2 by 1 on the outside now for Reed. Barkus lined up in the backfield. They go out of a wing right. Preston Levette is the wing. Second down and 5 now. Barkus gets the handoff ahead with a nice head of steam across the line to gain. It'll be a first down for the Westwood Warriors. And Barkas so far having a nice game here so far for the Warriors, and that offensive line is opening up some holes up front, Ed.
Yeah, great job by that A-gap opening up for Keyshawn Barkas to run right through. He took the handoff from Elliott Reed, the QB, took it straight up the middle for a good gain. Nice gain for the Westwood Warriors.
2 receivers to the left now for Reed on 1st down and 10 from their own 48. Barkas gets the handoff. Knifing through in there for the stop is Miles Johnson. Nice job there for Miles Johnson getting in the backfield and stoning the running back there. Losing a yard on the play, put down a TFL for number 10, Miles Johnson.
Yeah, that was a great job by Miles Johnson getting in there, getting to the running back. Last week against Desert Ridge, or before the bye week, he had 7 tackles against Desert Ridge. So he's picking up from where he left off 2 weeks ago on the bye week. So Miles Johnson is one of those guys at that linebacker spot. He gets things done for Chavez.
Absolutely right. 2nd and 11 now. They hand it off to Keyshawn Barkas once again. Barkas through traffic. A nice.
Yards to go. Brought down Makai Hodge along with Angel Bryan. Make it 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Ball in champion territory on the 48-yard line.
3rd down and 6 here for the Westwood Warriors. 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in our first quarter. Two by two on the outside. Reed comes near side, caught near the 40-yard line. A first down for Eric Alvarez on the reception.
Down by Curtis Johnson for MJ Woodbury, along with Tyus Graves. Warriors have it 1st and 10, a gain of 8 yards on the play.
It's a really good drive so far for Westwood, JP. They're moving the football. They are mixing the run and the pass. Great throw by Elliott Reed. Accurate throw to Eric Alvarez. He caught it, got just enough for the first down. They keep the chains moving. Reed takes the handoff, hands the football off to number 2, Keyshawn Barkas. His mainstay at the running back position, gets a couple of yards before he was brought down.
Barkas picks up 2 yards on the play.
Daniel Salcedo Jr. along with.
Will be a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 now upcoming here for the Warriors.
On the Cesar Chavez 38-yard line.
Reed breaks the huddle. They go out in a wing right once again. 2 receivers to the top of your screen on 2nd down and 8. Barkas gets the handoff through the traffic. Lowering his head at the 30-yard line, and a nice run there by Barkas.
8 yards on the play, just short of a first down.
Yeah, really nice run by Barkas. Sees the pressure coming up. He sees the defenders coming after him on his right side. He was thinking about going to the right. Saw the guys coming. He immediately cut back in to avoid that pressure, to avoid those defenders coming at him. He got an extra few yards out of it. 3rd and 1 here at the 31-yard line with about 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Really nice drive so far for the Westwood Warriors. They're moving the football on the champions defense. Let's see if Elliott Reed in this offense can continue to move the ball.
Barkas one more time with the handoff, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a host of Cesar Chavez champions. Leading away that time, Amari Bell, 6'3", 245 pounds, knifing in there for the champions, along with Jake Hernandez, number 95.
Coming into this game, Keyshawn Barkas, 3 100-plus rushing games, so it's imperative. We talked about it in the pregame for their defensive line, for the Cesar Chavez champions. If you want to be able to win this football game, you've got to win here in the trenches. You've got to get to that offensive line and stop Keyshawn Barkas.
4th down and short now as the Westwood Warriors are going to keep the offense on the field here. 2 by 1 on the outside now for Elliott Reed. And the officials want to have a quick word. That gives us a chance to recognize our AIA officiating crew. Our referee tonight is Mr. Pat McDonald. Our umpire is Anthony Hicks. Head linesman is Robert Griggs. Our line judge is Justin Nash. Back judge John Pentland. Our side judge this evening is Spencer Shockness. And our field judge is Mr. Tim Vaughn. The starting defense tonight for the champions, defensive lineman Bryce Moore, Kevon Mata, Amari Bell, and Makai Hodge up front. The linebacking core is Curtis Johnson, Tyus Graves, Miles Johnson. At free safety, Tyvis Spencer. Marcus Newman is the strong safety. MJ Woodbury and Nevin McLean are the corners. 2 by 1 on the outside here now for Elliott Reed. 4th down and short now for Westwood. We have a timeout on the field called by the Warriors.
Timeout on the field, timeout Westwood.
6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in our first quarter. Let's take a brief commercial timeout, and we'll return to Westwood High School for more Thursday night kickoff right after this. Stay with us.
Thursday Night Kickoff is sponsored in part by Thomas Law Group.
Arizona's abortion ban makes me afraid of going to jail for trying to do the best thing for my patient. It stops doctors from taking care of their patients who have serious complications. Women who are miscarrying are being forced to bleed and suffer alone. I often have to tell them there's nothing we can really do about it. It's really heartbreaking. I'll be voting yes on Prop 139 to end Arizona's abortion ban.
We welcome you back here to Westwood High School. 4th down and short now for the Warriors. 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in our first quarter. 3 receivers to the left now. They'll sneak it. And Elliott Reed plunges ahead for positive yards, and he looks to have a Westwood first down.
He gains 2 yards. That's another Westwood Warrior first down.
Great blocking up front there by the offensive line for Westwood. And this Warrior line doing a great job so far here tonight, Ed.
Oh, yeah. Reed just follows his center, number 51, Jordan Bastillos, his left tackle, Alex Blanco, Preston Atwood, his left guard, Isaac Valencia, Samson Tengai. Offensive line doing a great job so far.
Barkas gets the handoff, plunges across the 30-yard line. Driven back there by a host of Chavez defenders. And the ball looks to have come loose there.
Yeah, champions say they got it.
Cesar Chavez says they've recovered. We're waiting for the official word.
They're celebrating like they got it.
From our AIA crew here. And it is Cesar Chavez football. So a turnover there in the middle of the line of scrimmage. And the Chavez champions will go on offense now for the first time tonight, courtesy of a turnover for the Westwood Warriors.
We talked about the importance of staying on the positive end of turning the football over. You can't give the football away, especially on a really good drive that the Warriors had right off the bat. Then you go down here and you cough the football up and you lose it. You give it back to Chavez. Now they've got new life because the Champions defense made some plays. Now the Champions offense could come out here, led by QB1 Mason Penrod.
Mason Penrod, 6'2", 200 pounds, just a sophomore. Penrod showing out this season for the Champions offense. 2-by-1 on the outside now for Penrod on first down and 10 from their own 29. They will hand it off up the gut across the 30-yard line goes Paris Jenkins. Jenkins will pick up 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 now. Starting offense for the Champions, number 8, quarterback Mason Penrod. Ferris Jenkins, number 3, just a sophomore at running back. The wide receivers consist of Peyton Stokes, Nevin Reed, and Marcus Newman. The tight end tonight is Mekhi Hodge, Daniel Salcedo, Kevin Mata, and the rest of the offensive line there for Cesar Chavez. 2-by-1 on the outside now for Penrod. Looks to the air, goes that way, caught. Peyton Stokes on the reception, and Stokes with a nice catch and a nice gain there for Cesar Chavez.
Nice strong throw by Mason Penrod. His offensive line blocked for him. He was looking number 5's way the entire time. Just fired the football to Peyton Stokes. Great catch. Number 23 on the season for Peyton Stokes. Came into the game a little over 400 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. Nice throw and gain. First down for the Champions.
First down and 10 for Cesar Chavez from their own 44. Penrod, inside handoff. A little bit of wiggle right there for Ferris Jenkins, still on the run. 20, 10, 5, Touchdown, Ferris Jenkins. My goodness, what a scamper there for number 3. Once he got into the open field, they were not going to catch him, Ed.
That double move by Ferris Jenkins just shook Chris Martinez, the defensive back. And Ferris Jenkins was off to the races after he made that move and just lost number 1. Number 1 was just back there, couldn't do anything. And Ferris Jenkins hit the afterburners, went straight down the field, down the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown. Sometimes it's the little things, those little, small double moves that catch a defensive back, and then you're blasting for a touchdown.
A holding penalty. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Cesar Chavez on for the PAT now. This is Roman Fierro. Snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is through the uprights. 7-0 champions here with 5:06 remaining in our first quarter. Cesar Chavez taking full advantage of the points off turnover right there, Ed.
Yep. I don't think we say that just to be saying it, to not turn the football over. That's a classic example of why you don't turn the football over.
Exactly right. Tonight's coverage is being brought to you in part by Thomas Law, an injury law firm that is making law personal. Proud partners of CW7 Arizona, helping bring us Thursday night kickoff right here on CW7. 7-0 champions. 5:06 remaining here in our first quarter from Brim Hall Field in Mesa. Lots of action around the Grand Canyon State tonight. We'll get you caught up on some of that here in just a little bit. 5:06 remaining here in this one. A high end-over-end kick trails out of bounds. Penalty flag on the play, spotted out of bounds, crossing the sideline right about the 20-yard line.
And I'll tell you, JP, it didn't take long for the champions to get a score off that turnover, did it?
It did not.
Got that one play from QB1, Mason Penrod to Peyton Stokes, and then very next play, Ferris Jenkins breaks off a long touchdown run, and before you know it, 5:06 left in the first quarter, you're down 7-0 because of a turnover.
Ball at the 35-yard line now for Westwood as they start this drive, trailing 7-0 here to the Cesar Chavez champions. So glad to join us here tonight on CW7 Arizona. Inside handoff to Barkas. Barkas still churning the legs, still on his feet, out near the 40-yard line. And a nice run there by number 2, Keyshawn Barkas, 5'9", 200 pounds, just a sophomore running behind the pads right there.
Just a sophomore.
Sophomore, in the immortal words of Mr. Keith Jackson.
Yes, sir.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 5 now for Westwood. They empty out the backfield. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Barkas, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Elliott Reed will pick up 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 here. There you see Reed wisely holding on to that one as Barkas was accosted quickly there by the defensive line of Chavez.
Yeah, Samaj Aros, the defensive end, defensive lineman. Reed really sold that handoff well, didn't he? To the point where Barkas ran into the defensive end, Aros, and then Reed was able to get off based off of that hit and at least get a few yards out of it, 3rd and 3.
2 receivers to each side now for Reed on 3rd down and 3. Clock runs as we're under 4 minutes to play. Down the field it goes, caught near the 50-yard line. Out to the Chavez 45-yard line goes number 4, Landon Webster, the 5'9", 155-pound senior, making it look easy out there in the open field.
Nice job by Elliott Reed rolling out to his left and finding Landon Webster out there. It's hard for a quarterback to roll out like that on the run and throw the football, but that shows the strength that Elliott Reed had to roll out, find number 4, throw the ball accurately, and Landon Webster gets them a 1st down at the 45.
Reed, play fake. Over the middle, Landon Webster caught once again, up into there by Tyva Spencer. But Landon Webster doing a nice job once again there. A little quick slant and a dart courtesy of Elliott Reed. A gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1 upcoming here from the Chavez 36-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Out of a wing left. Barkas gets the carry. Across the 35-yard line, across the line to gain. He will pick up 2 yards and a Westwood first down.
2 yards and a trail of dust, right, JP?
That's exactly right. Every single time.
Yes.
3 by 1 on the outside now for Reed. They empty out the backfield on 1st down and 10 from the Cesar Chavez 34-yard line. Reed now changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 1st down and 10. Over the middle, once again it's caught. Landon Webster at the 30-yard line. And the senior right now doing some work here for this Westwood Warriors football team.
Yeah, Reed and Webster working really well so far in this drive. 5 and 4, making really good connections. One of those timing throws that Reed just knew that Webster was going to be right there at the point of where the throw is. So Reed just had to throw it accurately. And Landon Webster caught the football, knew he was going to take a shot from the back. He did, yes, but he held on to the football most importantly.
3 by 1 on the outside now here for Elliott Reed. 2nd down and 5. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Barkas comes in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep. Stuffed in the backfield there by the Cesar Chavez defense. That was Jesus Varela knifing in there and making the stop that time for Cesar Chavez.
Great job by Varela, the defensive end, 6'1", 215. He's a junior, wasn't fooled by the fake handoff that Keyshawn Barkas was coming over in motion. Number 28 read that perfectly, knew that QB1 Elliott Reed had it, so all 28 had to do was get to the quarterback and bring him down, and he did. Great job by number 28.
Varela did a magnificent job there, not overrunning the play, breaking down the line of scrimmage, and then making the stop. 3rd down and 8 right here. 2 by 2 on the outside now for Elliott Reed. He looks to throw. Pressure comes. The ball is nearly picked off there. Samaj Eros had a chance at it there, the 6'1", 220-pound junior. But it falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down now for Westwood. CW7 is your home for college football. This Saturday, the action kicks off with Hawaii taking on Washington State. And then it's Pac-12 after dark, as we used to say, with UNLV taking on Oregon State. CW7 Sports Saturday starts at 12:30. Don't you miss a minute.
Pac-12 after dark, huh?
How about that?
Yeah.
It's Pac-2 right now, but that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, they'll try to grow it back up.
Yes, they will. 4th down here now for Westwood. They keep the offense on the field. Timeout called by Coach Large and the Warriors.
Timeout on the field.
While we have a break, folks, it's the show the pros watch now on an all-new night inside the NFL. Go inside the huddle of today's top NFL teams with trusted expert analysis inside the NFL Wednesday nights at 8 right here on CW7 Arizona.
Chris Long, Ryan Clark, Coach Bill Belichick, and Chad Ochocinco there on Inside the NFL. Great stuff every Wednesday night right here on the CW7. Great crowd on hand here tonight as well, Ed, at Westwood High School. As we mentioned during the pregame, the weather has cooled off, and it is a gorgeous night out here for some football.
Yeah, JP, the weather brings them out, doesn't it?
It sure does. Drop that thing under 100, and they come running outside.
So much different from week 1, right? Back in August.
Oh, my goodness. Wasn't that sweltering back there on August the 22nd over at Scottsdale Christian Academy?
Yes.
When we started this thing out with Santan Charter and the Scottsdale Christian Academy Eagles.
And remember,
didn't even get the game on the air that
I was going to say we had to do a take 2 and get back the next day to get it in.
So if you missed that one, folks, you can find that on demand on CW7AZ.com or the Epic Sports Network on YouTube, your choice. 2 receivers to each side now here on 4th down and 8. Elliott Reed and Barkas in the backfield. Reed looks downfield, launches. It falls incomplete. His intended target was Eric Alvarez. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Chavez offense will take the field once again here with 46 seconds remaining in our first quarter.
Reed had time. His offensive line blocked for him. It was just too tall and too long for Eric Alvarez to cover, but good job by Cesar Chavez. They at least had two guys back there, two defensive backs back there to cover Eric Alvarez if there was a play to be made on that throw.
He did have good protection. You mentioned he was able to set the feet and go downfield right there. First down and 10 now for Mason Penrod and the Cesar Chavez offense. 2-by-1 on the outside. He's got Ferris Jenkins in the backfield. Jenkins gets the call. A little shimmy shake at the 35-yard line. Plunging ahead for positive yards there for Cesar Chavez. And Jenkins with a nice little bit of wiggle there on the edge. And carrying tacklers with him along the way. It'll be a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5 upcoming here now. 2-by-1 on the outside for Penrod. He's flanked to the left there by Jenkins. An RPO. Jenkins gets to keep it. And Jenkins is buried there at the 35-yard line by number 58, Preston Atwood, the 6'1", 240-pound junior, making the stop right there at the 35.
Preston Atwood coming into the game, 28 tackles, 10 TFLs, 7 sacks. Now make that 29 tackles at that defensive lineman spot. He's one of those guys that makes it happen on defense for Westwood.
We've reached the end of our first quarter here at Brimhall Field in Mesa. Our score, the Cesar Chavez champions 7 and the Westwood Warriors 0. Stay with us. We'll be back for second quarter action after the break. You're watching Thursday Night Kickoff right here on CW7 Arizona.
Hey. What's up, buddy? Hey, dude. What's up, brother? Long time, man.
It's been 20 years since I've seen you guys.
I came down here to support our brother.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these attack ads against Ruben, and they're so far off base.
It sounds like Carrie Lake will just say anything, attacking anyone just to try and get ahead for herself.
Ruben's service is a reflection of his character.
Oh, yeah. You go after one of my Marines, you're going to have to take on all of us.
Vote Bets is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I had a paper route at 13, so I've been working literally for 60 years.
And I've taught school all my life.
We both paid in and earned our Social Security.
And we depend on it to get by. But Carrie Lake would risk our benefits just to give tax breaks to the billionaires paying for her campaign.
She wants to yank it out from under us.
Carrie Lake couldn't care less about Arizona families.
She only cares about herself and her own power.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
October.
Welcome back, everybody, for second quarter action here at Westwood High School. 7-0 so far for Cesar Chavez. And down here on the sideline, just the discipline on the defense for the champions. That is why it is 7-0. They got to clean up the special teams a little bit, having those two kickoffs, I should say, go out of bounds. But they've been playing a solid game so far here after the first quarter. Going to be a very interesting second quarter here. And let's see if Westwood can respond. Back to you guys in the booth.
Great stuff from down there on the field from Mr. Parker Garash, and he mentioned the discipline on defense there for Cesar Chavez there in the first quarter, and this is going to make for an exciting second quarter. A big gain there on third down for the champions. It'll be fourth down and short. Another hurry to the line here. 2-by-1 on the outside now for Penrod. Flanked to the right there by Ferris Jenkins. Shotgun snap. Penrod's going to scoot out to the left. He's got the first down and then some, lowers his headgear and plunges his way over a few Westwood defenders there at the end of the play. What a strong run there for number 8.
Nice run there by Penrod. 32 rushes, almost 200 yards coming into the season. So he's not averse to running the football clearly. Great run there off left guard and left tackle. Josiah Gandy, the left tackle. Kingston Morrow, the left guard, 72 and 75, respectfully, holding their end on the left side, allowing the quarterback, QB1, to get around there and get those yards, get the first down.
First down at 10 now for Cesar Chavez from the 50-yard line. Right at midfield. They break the huddle Two receivers to each side now for Penrod. He'll hand it off. Jenkins on the scamper, still on his feet. A nice run out near the 40-yard line for Ferris Jenkins. And the offensive line on the right side there doing a great job blocking down and caving that thing in and allowing Jenkins to get up the field.
Nice job by Jenkins. You see he knows he's going to get some guys coming after him. He's going to get some contact. He holds on to the football, knowing those guys are going to try to strip the football away. You can't turn the football over right here when you're in Warriors territory.
An 8-yard gain. This is a handoff now to number 10, Miles Johnson. Penalty flag on the play. So we'll check the laundry on the field and send it down to our referee, Mr. Pat McDonald, for the official word.
Holding.
Holding is the call on the champion.
Push him back.
Holding is the call assessed to Cesar Chavez right there.
Champion territory on the Cesar Chavez 48-yard line.
So that'll back them up. It'll be second down at 12 now after the penalty.
Let's go, Westwood! Let's give it up for Tommy and our band.
Two receivers to each side now. Penrod goes to the air. He's got a receiver. It falls incomplete. The intended target was Nevin Reed.
Intended for Nevin Reed. And in coverage for Westwood, Landon Webster. It's going to bring a third down, 12 yards to go.
No gain on the play. Third down and 12 upcoming here for Cesar Chavez. And this is a big opportunity right here for the Westwood defense to make a stand.
Oh, yeah, they've got to get a stand. They're down 7-0, 10-13, just inside the second quarter. They're down. They've got 3rd and 12. They can pin their ears back and come release those hounds on defense we talked about, come after Mason Penrod. But we see Penrod going deep already, looking for Nevin Reed. Wasn't able to make that connection, but still, they're making that attempt to go deep, JP.
Yeah, not afraid to take that shot down the field right there, Ed. Timeout on the field.
Folks following the game tonight, be sure to stick around for CW7 Prime and their all-new game night featuring Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. It's entertaining, challenging, and JP, as we like to say here on CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
Because Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit.
And you know what? Thursday nights is game night on CW7. Also coming up at the half, speaking of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit, Brad Perry's going to sit down with Raven Simone and LeVar Burton, the hosts of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. So that's going to be a fun segment that you do not want to miss at halftime, folks.
Great stuff. I was a huge fan of the Cosby Show back in the day. If you remember Raven Simone, she's all grown up now.
Yes.
And hosting game shows, Ed.
Yes, good for her.
How about that?
Boy, she has grown up, hasn't she?
She has indeed. That's going to be great stuff there at halftime with our own Mr. Brad Perry, who did a great job out here this morning at Westwood High School for the pep rally.
How energetic was that pep rally?
Great. It was fantastic.
The kids know how to bring it out here at Westwood.
They sure do. Some other scores from around the valley. The Verado Vipers leading the Cactus Cobras by the score of 14-14. In Prescott, the Prescott Badgers and the Flagstaff Eagles squaring off was scoreless up there in the first quarter. Arcadia, the Titans, leading the Mesquite Wildcats 7-3, and it's scoreless right now in the first quarter between Boulder Creek and the O'Connor Eagles. Two receivers to each side now for Mason Penrod. 3rd down and 12. Will they take another shot right here? Penrod back to pass, goes downfield, it's caught. At the 40-yard line, Nevin Reed on the reception. And Reed able to haul that thing in. And does a great job there. Almost got loose from the tackler there at the 40 as well.
Almost. Number 4, Landon Webster, was holding on for dear life for Nevin Reed. He's waiting for his brothers to come over and help him. But great job, great throw by Reed to get to his wide Mason Penrod to get to his wide receiver, Nevin Reed, and get that first down. Champions on the move here, 9:39 to go. The handoff goes to Miles Johnson, the running back. Nice run off right guard and right tackle. Gets the handoff from QB1 Mason Penrod. Nice run there by number 10, JP.
Great carry there from Mason Penrod.
It's going to bring up 6 down, 2 yards to go.
9 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in our first half. And this game moving pretty quickly so far here tonight at Westwood High School.
Yeah. 33-yard line.
2-by-1 on the outside for Penrod now. He's flanked to the right there by Miles Johnson. Nevin Reed at the bottom of your screen outside the numbers. Johnson with the handoff.
Johnson on the carry.
Stopped in the backfield. A nice stop there on defense by the Westwood Warriors. That was number 9, Apiata Tengai.
Also on the stop, Landon Webster.
Landon Webster also in there on the stop for the Westwood Warriors. And that's going to bring up a big 3rd and short right here for Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, that was a great job by Tengai, the 6'3", 230-pound junior, the outside linebacker, getting through that offensive line and getting the running back and bringing him down. That is textbook tackling. You grab that running back and you wrestle him down to the ground. Don't give him a chance to break your tackle.
Got to secure that tackle. 2-by-1 on the outside now, out of a wing right. Penrod's going to keep it. Tries to go left side, nowhere to roam, and dropped on the play by number 11, Kyler Preston. And you're going to see Preston get off the block in a hurry right here, and then keep his shoulders square and make the stop for a TFL.
How impressive are these outside linebackers for Westwood? JP Tengai and now Kyler Preston on consecutive plays. These guys come off the edge and they get to the quarterback, the running back and quarterback respectfully. Great job by Westwood's outside linebackers to get that contain and get those solid tackles.
2 receivers to each side now for Penrod. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's complete on the outside to Peyton Stokes. Stokes with a nice reception on the far side of the field there. And an absolute dart from Mason Penrod right into the number 5.
4 yards, first down, 10 yards to go for Cesar Chavez. Well, on the champions.
First down and 10 now for the champions from the Westwood 27-yard line. Cesar Chavez on the march here as we're under 8 minutes remaining in the first half.
Chavez threatening to go up 13-0 if they can get a score on this drive.
3-by-1 on the outside now for Mason Penrod. He's back to pass. To the air he goes. Caught inside the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. How about it? Peyton Stokes getting it done there, going up, and watch this high point right there, grabbing the football and then out wrestling the defender, which was Chris Martinez, into the end zone for the score.
That was a great throw by Mason Penrod. He had guys in his face knowing he's going to go to the deck. He's hitting the deck. Some guys are coming after him. But Peyton Stokes, as you mentioned, fantastic catch. One-on-one coverage. Chris Martinez had no shot against Peyton Stokes, the 6'4", 190-pounder. Great catch by Stokes. Get into the end zone for the touchdown. Chavez going up 13-0.
The sophomore Roman Fierro on now for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 our score with 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in our first half. We'll step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and return for more second quarter action from Brim Hall Field here in Mesa. You're watching Thursday Night Kickoff on Arizona CW7. Stay with us.
Thursday Night Kickoff is sponsored in part by the Spirit Consultants.
You know, in the time it took me to get this coffee, there was most likely a serious car accident here in the Valley. I'm attorney Fred Thomas. I grew up in the Valley. I've been helping injured people in the Valley for almost 20 years.
If you're injured, contact an attorney that, like you, calls the Valley home. And, like with so many others, will get you the compensation for your pain.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve.
If you're injured, call Thomas Law.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich. Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face
with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Nice.
Mason Penrod's 10th touchdown pass. Peyton Stokes' 5th touchdown catch. Those two connect on a touchdown pass. Chavez up 14-0 on the road here in Mesa at Westwood. Great drive by the Chavez champions, going up 14-0. Already coming off a touchdown by Ferris Jenkins, a touchdown run based off a turnover. And now they get another great drive by the champions. They get another score. They're up 14-0. They're starting off fast, JP.
It's all about the response right here if you're the Westwood Warriors. Westwood will get the ball second half, but they got to get something on the scoreboard now. Returning out near the 25, almost burrowing out to the 30-yard line.
Webster tackled just short of the Warrior 30. Brought down.
Number 4, Landon Webster, the kick returner there for Westwood.
Ties Graves.
Graves on the stop there for Cesar Chavez.
Westwood on the Warrior 30-yard line.
Tonight's coverage being brought to you in part by Next Care Urgent Care, proud supporters of Thursday Night Kickoff right here on CW7 Arizona. And they also sponsor the Next Care Urgent Care Health Tip, which we'll have for you coming up at halftime. You won't want to miss that.
Yeah, absolutely, folks. We got some good stuff for you for that Next Care Urgent Care Health Tip, so stick around at halftime for that.
Barkas gets the call, nowhere to run with the football as the Cesar Chavez defense closing in on him and gang tackling him right there. David Mask, among others, in there on the stop for the champions.
Yep, David Mask, also Samaj Aros, number 58, the defensive end / defensive lineman. So they just muddy up that area where the running back's trying to go. You throw multiple bodies, throw a lot of guys in that area, it's hard for a running back to get away from those big guys.
3 receivers to the near side now here for Elliott Reed. He's flanked to the left there by Keyshawn Barkas. Westwood changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 now from their own 30. Barkas gets the call. Spins out of a tackle. And then he is driven to the turf there. Number 25 for Cesar Chavez, MJ Woodbury on the stop. We had a chance to visit with the 5'9" senior on Tuesday night. What a special young man.
And MJ talked about making plays.
Yes.
He said the importance of getting prepared and making plays against this Warriors offense, and that's what he did right there. Made a play. Also, number 12, Amari Bell, the defensive end / defensive lineman, got in there, the 6'3", 245-pound junior. So, again, multiple guys coming up to running backs, making it hard for them to gain anything.
Reed goes downfield. It's nearly caught. It falls incomplete. His intended target was Nicholas Montano. And Montano, unfortunately, turned upfield before he secured the catch, or else that would have been a very near first down there for Westwood.
For a second, I thought Curtis Johnson, the 4th, had a chance for an interception. Did you see him sky up there and try to catch that ball? Great job by the 5'11" and 180-pounder cornerback, free safety and strong safety. The guy does it all back there in the secondary for Cesar Chavez.
4th down now, and the Westwood punting unit will come on here. Back deep to receive, number 25, the aforementioned MJ Woodbury. He's waiting at the 31.
How fun was that interview we had with him on Tuesday? What a great young man MJ is.
Great stuff. A fumbled snap. The punt is high and short, and it's out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 50-yard line. So a really good field position here for Cesar Chavez to start this drive. They lead the Westwood Warriors 14-0 with 6 minutes remaining here in our first half.
And threatening for more.
Start your engines and strap yourself in. Saturday, the road to the championship rolls on with the NASCAR Xfinity Playoffs live from Las Vegas Speedway. CW7 Arizona brings you every lap, every turn of NASCAR Xfinity's top 12 drivers. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. right here on CW7 Arizona, your new home for NASCAR.
And folks, are you looking for more high school coverage? Head on over to CW7AZ.com or scan that QR code that's going to pop up there in a second as these two teams are getting together. You can find links for our Friday Night Red Zone, our exclusive coaches show, the pep rally they had here at Westwood this morning, upcoming schedules and more. It's all on that QR code, so go ahead and scan it and get all the info you need.
Mason Penrod and the offense back on the field now. Stack twins to each side. They'll hand it off.
Ball carried by Ferris Jenkins.
Jenkins gets the call, and Ferris Jenkins will pick up about 3.5, maybe 4 yards on the carry, and that offensive line for for Chavez is getting a nice push tonight.
Well, JP, I think Captain Obvious has just come into the booth, and he just totally whispered in my ear, "It's you've got to get a stop here if you're Westwood.
Yes,
you cannot afford to go down 21-0 right here." This early in the game, you've got to get a stop here. Somebody has got to come up on defense and make plays and get stops on this Champions offense.
We talked about the playmakers in this ball game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play right here for Westwood's defense. Penrod squares the shoulders, rolls out to his right. Down the field, it's caught by Nevin Reed. Nevin Reed pulling that one in near the 44-yard line. And a great job there by Penrod finding the open receiver and getting rid of the football as the pressure was coming.
Yeah, Penrod got the ball. He looked to his left, couldn't find anybody there. That's why he was looking to his left, danced around a little bit. That's when he rolled out, saw that Nevin Reed was open right there, fired it to number 1, and he made the catch. Good decision-making by Penrod, not looking to the left to try to force something.
To 5 minutes and 12 seconds.
5:12 remaining here in our first half as we get the clock correction there from our referee tonight, Mr. Pat McDonald.
Every second counts, doesn't it, JP?
Hey, it sure does.
Yep.
You never know when you might need that second later on in the game to make a play or get some points. Great shot from overhead. Wow. Courtesy of Mr. Seth Regman on staff here tonight.
It's just a different look at the game of football, folks. If you can see it from above and really see how this thing develops, it's a different view you get.
Love that overhead shot. We'll see if we can stay with that for a full play here if we get just the right angle here in a bit. 3rd down and 4 now. Penrod sidearm, and it skips down the field, falls incomplete. His intended target was Marcus Newman, and Newman unable to connect with that one. A little bit of a worm burner right there from Mason Penrod.
It was. So it's 4th and 4 for the Champions. You think they're going to go for it right here? They are in Warriors territory. I don't see a kicking game coming out here, so I think that Mason Penrod, he's got his play from the sidelines. He's going to get his guys together. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4. 5:09 left to go for the half.
Yeah, you see Penrod trotting on the field now. He's got the play call. They'll break the huddle. 2 receivers to 2 by 1 on the outside now. We'll go to work out of a wing right. Mekhi Hodge is the wing. And Penrod's going to punt it.
Penrod with a quick kick.
So they're going to try to put a little fakery in here, and the Champions are going to try to down that thing, but it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So you can see they were trying to catch the Warriors off guard right there, but it semi-backfired on them as it'll be a touchback back out to the 20.
Yeah, great effort by Nevin Reed and Peyton Stokes to go down there to try to see if they can pin them at the 1-yard line or at the half-yard line, but unfortunately for Cesar Chavez, they weren't able to.
Folks, following the game tonight, be sure to stick around for CW7 Prime. It's an all-new game night featuring Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. It's entertaining, challenging, and as we always like to say here on CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
Also, folks, tonight's coverage is being brought to you in part by our good friends over at Burrito Express. Wish we had some burritos tonight.
Oh, doesn't that sound good?
Yes.
A little steak, potato, and cheese would hit the spot right about now. I'd have to go red and green salsa.
Sonia agrees.
We'll see if we can't get that set up for the next coming weeks. 3 by 1 on the outside now here for Elliott Reed. Westwood has got to get it done on this drive right here. Reed back to pass. He's under pressure. Rolls out to his right. The defense swarms for Chavez, and he'll go down for a sack. Leading the way that time was Miles Johnson, and it took a host of Chavez defenders on that far left side to get him down, but you see Johnson knifing in there and making initial contact.
You saw that pressure from number 54, David Mask. That forced Elliott Reed to roll to his right because he couldn't do nothing because 54 had already gotten off his block off that left guard, and he was already coming after the quarterback, so he had to roll to his right, but then lo and behold, he runs into Johnson, and he suffers a sack.
3 by 1 on the outside now for Reed. A loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. The ball's caught at the 20-yard line. On the reception, Eric Alvarez. And Alvarez picks up a couple of those yards back to the original line of scrimmage it goes. 3rd down and 10, and maybe the biggest offensive play of the night so far here coming up for the Westwood Warriors.
Oh, yeah, give props to this Champions defense. They're coming after Elliott Reed. They're making it hard for him to do anything on offense. It's hard for him to get any kind of positive yards. It's about all you can get is a couple yards to Eric Alvarez, and you're in third and long situation, 3rd and 10.
Reed rolls out to his right, looks downfield, fires. He's got a man wide open. Oh, it's dropped near the 40-yard line. The intended target was Eric Alvarez. And if Alvarez pulls that in, he is still running all the way to Fiesta Mall.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, man.
That was a sure touchdown for Alvarez. He just dropped it. My goodness, I feel so bad for him. That is a touchdown catch.
Down and 10 here.
Oh.
The air has come out of the building here at Brim Hall Field in Mesa.
JP, the ladies up in the booth, they are freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, did you really drop that football?
Oh man, that one hurts. My goodness.
Wow, that was a touchdown. Sometimes it is the plays that you do not make, JP, that make the difference in the football game. When you're down 14, that's a catch that you had to have for the Warriors.
Back deep to receive, MJ Woodbury standing at the 45-yard line. And that's going to take a Westwood Warriors bounce. Harem's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So that's where the champions will take over on offense here again, leading 14-0 as we get you a great look back across the field here.
Jeremy Guerrero flips the field. And the champions will have it first.
Thursday night is game night here on CW7, and coming up at the half, Brad Perry will sit down with Raven Simone and LeVar Burton, host of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit right here on CW7, and that should be some great stuff and some great game night actually coming up here after tonight's ball game is concluded.
I think that is so cool. He sat down with Raven and LeVar and had a conversation with them about them hosting two of my favorite games that I grew up with playing as a kid, Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit.
Chavez far side now. Jenkins on the carry. He turns the corner up the field across midfield all the way out to the 45-yard line. Goes Ferris Jenkins. And Jenkins, you can see him right there. Elusive speed on the edge. Finally ridden out of bounds after a 23-yard gain for the champions.
Speaking of the edge, number 11, Marcus Newman, the wide receiver, he set the edge, allowing Ferris Jenkins to get around that side. If it wasn't for that block, he may have not gotten 22 yards, but still, great blocking by the wide receiver.
And how about Gill there on the scorebook tonight, just doing a fantastic job.
That is awesome.
Getting it done.
As we continue to evolve here on Thursday Night Kickoff.
We do. Trips left now, they'll hand it off on a quick hitter. Still in bounds, eluding defenders across the line to gain. And good for a Cesar Chavez first down is Miles Johnson. I want you to see the dance right here as he just weaves his way through traffic there, all the while going upfield, Ed.
Just because Kenny Johnson's in your way, Marcus Newman said, I'm going to dance and wiggle my way around you. I'm never going to give up on this play. I'm not going to the sidelines when I think I can get more yards. And great job by Marcus Newman, again, not giving up on the play, trying to get as many yards as possible on this play here on offense.
We have a stoppage now. Looks like they're going to back it up some here. I did not see a penalty flag. There is a penalty flag on the play.
My flag out play was.
So there is a penalty flag on the play.
Live ball. Personal foul. We're going from the spot of the foul, 15 yards, first down.
Wow. So that one stings right there if you're the champions. 15-yard personal foul. And that will negate a nice gain on the play there by Miles Johnson.
Across the sideline, over the bench.
Well, that's a no-no for the champions. That's a no-no for both football teams. But Chavez, with a great game by Marcus Newman, as you mentioned, just wiped off the board because of a personal foul. Now there's second and Tonopah, as you like to say, JP. Second and 25.
Great job, Ed. Great job. We got to get that in every single game. It does not matter the level. We do it in Prescott Valley, and we do it out here in Mesa, too.
Yes.
And, folks, if you've never been out to Tonopah, it is out there. Wrapped up and dropped at the 40-yard line. Number 11, Marcus Newman, and he is absolutely dropped by Braden Gonzalez right there on the edge.
Great
little suplex right there from Johnson.
Great read there by Gonzalez, getting to Johnson and bringing him down.
Second down, 26 yards to go.
Second down and 26.
My goodness.
Only on the champion 40-yard line.
Second down in Avondale right here, Ed.
Second down in Goodyear. That's on the way back where I am.
2-by-2 on the outside here for Penrod. Flanked to the left there by Miles Johnson. He drops back, sets the feet, goes to the air.
Pass is incomplete.
The intended target was Nevin Reed, but the ball just too tall that time, and number 1 not able to come up with it. Nevin Reed had outrun the defense, but just a little bit too much air underneath that pigskin.
Because Penrod had to get rid of the ball because guys were coming after him. The defense, again, the Hounds were let loose on that play on 2nd and 26. Those guys came after Mason Penrod, and he took a shot once he let go of that football, too.
And Westwood's going to have to release him one more time right here on 3rd down and 26. As they have got to get the football back and try to get some points on the board here before the halftime break.
What is this now, 3rd and Buckeye?
3rd and Buckeye, we'll call it. That's a good idea. 3rd and Yonker. 2-by-1 on the outside. They swing it out into the flat. It's complete. Peyton Stokes. Stokes is knocked out of bounds from the far side after a minimal gain. And it's going to be 4th down and long now.
Going to bring up 4th down.
And we have whistles and possibly a penalty flag.
23 yards to go. Penalty flag on the line.
Yeah, there's a penalty.
We do have a penalty flag.
Yeah, back at the 36-yard line.
It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, whatever the next.
You call it live ball or dead ball? Dead ball, yeah.
We're trying to figure out if it's a live or a dead ball.
Dead ball.
Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense.
On Westwood.
15 yards. The play counts. 4th down.
So the Westwood Warriors committing a personal foul right there and giving some free yardage now to the Cesar Chavez champions.
Ball is being spotted on the Westwood Warrior 41-yard
Ball
line.
at the 41-yard line now.
4th down, 7 yards to
Westwood.
go.
So this will be 4th down and 7. 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here in our first half. So glad to join us tonight on CW7 Arizona for another edition of Thursday Night Kickoff. Special shout out to all the crew on hand here tonight and everyone back at the mothership over at 44th and Camelback for getting this thing on the air. Penrod rolls out to his right, looks downfield, goes up. Nevin Reed caught it at the 26-yard line, and that is good for a Cesar Chavez 1st down. And they will move the chains here for the champions.
A drive that should have ended for the champions got extended because of a personal foul call. Oh, my God. Again, a no-no. You cannot do that. You've got them 4th and super long. You had a chance to get them off the field, but you did not because you lost your discipline and you got a personal foul call. And now look where you are, Westwood.
2-by-1 on the outside. Now they hand it off. Miles Johnson to the 25-yard line. And Johnson finally brought down there by Westwood's Braden Gonzalez. As we approach 2 minutes remaining here in our first half.
Ball on the Warrior 25-yard line.
14-0 champions. And Captain Obvious returning to the booth here. Westwood cannot let them into the end zone again.
And if they do, it's their own fault.
3 receivers to the top now for Penrod. They hand it off on the scamper. This is M.J. Woodbury. And Woodbury across the 15-yard line. And a nice run there for number 25 as he decelerated and then accelerated once again on a dime.
You see Woodbury looking like Marcus Newman trying to make those moves and stay in bounds and trying to get extra yards. Nice little stutter step there by 2-5.
No doubt.
He's got some twinkle toes right there, huh?
He's got a little bit of wiggle there on the edge. 3 receivers at the top of the screen now for Penrod. He's going to call his own number. and run into a wall there built by that Westwood Warriors defense.
Spencer Blatter on the tackle.
Spencer Blatter on the tackle there for the Warriors. And my goodness, he came in there with reckless abandon that time, man.
Yes, he did.
Number 17 screaming through there, the sophomore. Second and short here for Penrod in the offense. They'll hand it off. Ferris Jenkins across the 5-yard line.
Ferris Jenkins.
Brought down
Gain of 4. First down.
once again. Number 17, Spencer Blatter on the stop there for Westwood.
Full speed ahead for Ferris Jenkins once he gets the handoff, right? JP from Mason Penrod, he gets the ball and offensive line blocks. He's on his game. He's going full speed.
They sneak it. It's short.
Mason Penrod on the push to quarterback keeper.
Timeout on the field called by Cesar Chavez.
Also getting in on the tackle.
Just under 30 seconds remaining here in our first half.
Braden Gonzalez.
Timeout white.
Timeout the field. Timeout champion.
Stay with us at halftime. Coming up, Brad Terry takes us inside TV's newest game shows, Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. He'll sit down with host LeVar Burton and Raven Simone. That'll be great stuff for you coming up at halftime as they talk about their new shows in CW7 Prime. That's coming up live tonight, right after the conclusion of our ball game here on CW7 Prime.
Folks, start your engines and strap yourself in. Saturday, the road to the championship rolls on with the NASCAR Xfinity Playoffs live from Las Vegas Speedway. CW7 Arizona brings you every lap, every turn of NASCAR's Xfinity top drivers. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. right here on CW7, your new home for NASCAR.
And folks, if you're looking for more high school coverage, then head on over to CW7AZ.com or just scan that QR code coming up on your screen here, and you'll find links for the Friday Night Red Zone, our exclusive Desert Gridiron Game Plan Coaches Show, the pep rally they held here this morning, and upcoming schedules and more. It's all there. CW7 has got you ready for high school football.
And while we're in the reading mood, we'd like to let you know that CW7 Arizona is your home for college football. This Saturday, the action kicks off with Hawaii taking on Washington State. Then it's Pac-12 after dark with UNLV taking on Oregon State. CW7 Sports Saturday starts at 12:30 p.m. Don't you miss a minute, folks.
Ed, you did that so quick, I don't think they could even get the graphic up, but great stuff there. 26 seconds remaining here in our first half.
Oh, it's all good.
Penrod now from the shotgun. Quick hitter on a jet sweep. Stopped short of the goal line. Peyton Stokes on the give. And he stopped short of the line to gain there by Dax Clark.
Timeout, Chavez.
Braden Gonzalez.
Third and final.
Dax Clark getting in on the stop. A big stop for Warren defense.
Timeout on the play called by the Cesar Chavez champions. And it'll be third and goal when we return to play action here. 20 seconds remaining in our first half. It's the show the pros watch, now on an all-new night inside the NFL. Go inside the huddle of today's top NFL teams with trusted expert analysis inside the NFL Wednesday nights at 8 right here on CW7 Arizona. Chris Long, Ryan Clark, 8-time Super Bowl champion Bill Belichick, and Chad Ochocinco hosting one of the best shows in the business.
That is a great cast right there. Four great, brilliant NFL minds that can tell you the NFL like nobody else can.
Absolutely right. And they have a really special feature on there called their Football Guys, and I love to see it every weekend. You got to check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Great stuff. Third down and goal here for the champions. 19 seconds remaining, or 20 seconds remaining in our first half.
I was going to say, who has to be awesome, this entire Westwood defense, to get a stop here on third and goal. 3rd and 2, you can't give up a score here. Down 14-0. You can't go into the half giving up a score with 19 seconds to go.
Penrod flanked to the right there by Ferris Jenkins. He drops back, slings it out. It's caught. Nevin Reed in for the touchdown. Nevin Reed with the soft hands there on the edge for the champions. And he was not going to be denied on that play right there, rolling outside, and an absolute dart provided by Mason Penrod.
That is a deflator. That's a killer for Westwood in the first half. You're down 14-0 again. You had them 4th and long. You could have gotten them off the field, but a personal foul gives them new life. And then Chavez goes down the field a few plays later, and they're in the end zone and about to miss it.
Roman Fierro's PAT is up and true. And our score, the Cesar Chavez champions 21 and the Westwood Warriors 0. 16 seconds remaining here in our first half. Scores from around the state of Arizona tonight. A good one out there in the far West Valley as the Cactus Cobras are tied with the Verado Vipers. The battle of the snakes out there, Ed. 14-14. They're still scoreless up in Flagstaff as the Prescott Badgers battle the Flagstaff Eagles. Arcadia, the Titans, leading the Mesquite Wildcats 21-3, and it remains scoreless there as Boulder Creek, the Jaguars, are at O'Connor.
So 3 of those 4 games are tight. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Folks, 16 seconds to go before the half, so it's been all Chavez in the first half. Ferris Jenkins with a touchdown run off the Westwood turnover in the first quarter, put them up 7-0. Peyton Stokes with a touchdown catch in the second quarter, put them up 14-0. A personal foul on Westwood on the fourth and good year for Chavez gives them new life again. They drive down the football field, and Nevin Reed gets a touchdown catch from Mason Penrod, puts them up 21-0 just before the half.
Chris Martinez and Landon Webster back deep for the Warriors. This one out of bounds. Penalty flag flies.
Kick out of bounds. Chavez, 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So a 5-yard penalty assessed to Chavez. They're going to re-kick and try to get this ball returned. Westwood will have the football to begin our second half of play. And, man, Westwood's got to get something going here. And no doubt Coach Large will have to make some huge adjustments in the locker room at halftime.
Oh, yeah, the adjustments will be different for Chavez as opposed to Westwood, right? Chavez, all they've got to do is continue to do what they're doing.
Yes.
Play good offense, good defense. When special teams arises, you make sure you make things happen on special teams as well. But Westwood, they've got some work to do as they head to the half.
Absolutely right, but still a little chance for something to happen here in this final 16 seconds of half number 1. So glad to join us tonight on Thursday Night Kickoff right here on CW7 Arizona. Roman Fierro on to kick it away now for the champions. Martinez and Webster back deep. It's fielded by the up back at the 35-yard line. And that is number 18, Caleb Capillas. Stopped a little play there by Cesar Chavez is David Mask.
Folks, we know Thursday night is Thursday Night Kickoff. It's football night here on the CW7. It's also game night. Did you guys know that? Coming up at the half, it's about 11 seconds away, plus some commercial breaks. Brad Perry is going to sit down with Raven Simone and LeVar Burton, hosts of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit right here on the CW7. So you don't want to miss that interview with Brad and Raven and LeVar. That's going to be awesome as they give you some insight of them becoming the hosts of those 2 great shows that are here on the CW7 Arizona.
Truly great stuff, and we can't wait to hear about that at the half. Here at Brim Hall Field, this 21-0 champions over the Westwood Warriors. 11 seconds remaining here in the half. And time for about 2 shots down the field, I would say, here for Elliott Reed in the offense. 2 by 1 on the outside, out of a wing left. They'll hand it off. Head of steam there by Barkus. And Barkus out of bounds on the far side of the field. Clock will stop with 3 seconds remaining in the first half. Nice gain there by Keyshawn Barkus. 5'9" sophomore getting it done there to the edge.
Timeout. Westwood, 3rd and final.
Westwood.
Timeout on the field called by the Westwood Warriors. That's their final timeout of the half. 3 seconds remaining here, and Coach Large going to see what he dials up here for this final attempt here in this half.
Folks, are you looking for more high school coverage than what you're getting right now here out in Mesa?
How could you be, Ed? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you could always get more high school coverage. Then head on over to CW7AZ.com. That's the place you want to go. Or scan that QR code. There it is, right on your screen with the little football in the middle. Scan that guy on your iPad, your Android, everything that you got, your iPhone, particularly your iPhone. I'm an Apple guy myself. Scan that on your screen, and you'll find links for our Friday Night Red Zone, our exclusive coaches show, the Desert Gridiron Game Plan that airs every Tuesday night here on the Epic Sports Network YouTube channel at 8 p.m. from 8 to 9 p.m. JP, right?
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
The pep rally that Brad Perry and the folks here at CW7 had out here at Westwood. They've got upcoming schedules and more. It's all there on that QR code. So scan it, folks, and you can find out more.
One last chance here in the first half for the Westwood Warriors. One receiver to each side now for Elliott Reed. He drops back to pass. Climbs the pocket. Downfield, the ball falls incomplete. And that is how the half will end. Our score, the Cesar Chavez champions 21 and the Westwood Warriors 0. Great stuff coming up at the half. We'll send it down momentarily to Mr. Parker Garash. We'll take a break and come back to Brimhall Field right after this. You're watching Thursday Night Kickoff right here. It's halftime. Stay with us.
Have you had the craving for the best burrito anywhere? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Burrito Express, your local burrito joint. Come on in.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Burrito Express.
With 7 Valley locations and a new South Chandler location opening soon, your new favorite burrito is just right around the corner. Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona.
A flood of illegals, skyrocketing prices, global chaos, and Kamala wouldn't change a thing.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Nothing will change with Kamala. More weakness, more war, more welfare for illegals, and even more taxes. Only President Trump cut middle-class taxes, and only President Trump will do it again.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Looking to sell your house? Choosing the right buyer matters. Hi, I'm Andrew the Home Buyer, and I'm proud that over the years, thousands of homeowners have trusted me to buy their house. I pay cash, and I pay more than anyone else. I'll buy it in any condition, and I'll even let you live in your home for free after we close. Call me, Andrew the Home Buyer. You'll love selling me your house.
I had a paper route at 13, so I've been working literally for 60 years.
And I've taught school all my life.
We both paid in and earned our Social Security.
And we depend on it to get by. But Carrie Lake would risk our benefits just to give tax breaks to the billionaires paying for her campaign.
She wants to yank it out from under us.
Carrie Lake couldn't care less about Arizona families.
She only cares about herself and her own power.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Welcome back, everybody, for the halftime report. 21-0 here for Cesar Chavez over the home team Westwood Warriors here with the head coach of Cesar Chavez. Coach, impressive first half. I know your defense has really been going strong, been able to get the turnover, and that's led to a lot more points on the board. What have you liked from that offense, being able to shut down a very competitive and highly powered offense like Westwood?
Yeah, so we're in that bend don't break right now. You know, they've got some 5-6 yard gains. They marched down the field a little bit those first couple drives, and our defense held strong. They got a big 4th down stop. They had a turnover, so I'm proud of those guys keeping them out of that end zone.
On the offensive side, your run game has been one of the bigger parts in that, with Jenkins and Johnson kind of like the two-man game you guys got going back there, being able to just power through as defensive line for Westwood. What have you liked from those two, and overall, what can the offense do better to be able to seal the win in the second half?
It's a great 1-2 punch right there with senior Miles and our sophomore Ferris Jenkins. Those guys get after it now. There's a lot of ball game left. We know we're going to have to be able to run the ball the second half to come away victorious, and that's what we're going to have to do the second half.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Back to you guys in the booth.
Coach Chandler Hovick from the Cesar Chavez champions very happy with the performance from his ball club there in the first half as they lead the Westwood Warriors by the score of 21-0. He talked about running the ball here in the second half, and it'll be the pound the rock and drain the clock scenario here for the champions. But the Westwood Warriors are going to have to come out punching here in half number 2.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to. Down 21-0. Peyton Stokes gets a touchdown. Ferris Jenkins with a touchdown. Nevin Reed with a touchdown. Mistakes that Westwood made that shot them in the proverbial foot with the fourth down that they couldn't get Cesar Chavez off the field, and Chavez goes down and they get that touchdown to Nevin Reed. Just mistakes. You can't make mistakes in a game this big, a 6A Fiesta game. You know Chavez was going to bring you their all, but you made some mistakes. You've got to clean that up at halftime.
Let's take a quick commercial timeout and return for more of the halftime report right here on Thursday Night Kickoff on Arizona CW7. The champions leading the Warriors 21-0. We'll take a break and return to Brimhall Field right after this.
Out of money, I know. 20 of you, and you're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts. We're going to pay you.
I am not rich as hell. I work hard. I scrape to get by. Donald Trump wants to give tax breaks to billionaires, but Kamala Harris has plans to help us. She's going to crack down on price gouging and cut taxes for working people like me. I voted for Donald Trump before, but this time I'm voting for Kamala.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
She said she wasn't hungry. She only wanted a bite. But this isn't just a patty melt. This is a Whataburger patty melt, the all-time favorite, with 2 all-beef patties, Monterey Jack, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. So 1 bite became 2, and 2 became mine. Just a bite, huh? Mark that one down as a lesson learned. The Whataburger patty melt, just like you like it.
You know, in the time it took me to get this coffee, there was most likely a serious car accident here in the Valley. I'm attorney Fred Thomas. I grew up in the Valley. I've been helping injured people in the Valley for almost 20 years.
If you're injured, contact an attorney that, like you, calls the Valley home. And, like with so many others, will get you the compensation for your pain.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve.
If you're injured, call Thomas Law.
Good morning, Raven, Simone, and Mr. Burton. How are you two doing this morning?
Good morning.
How are you?
I am doing great because I am a game fanatic. I have problems. I got a Scrabble problem, and I have a Trivial Pursuit problem. When I heard these were coming to the CW7, I was like, oh, yes, it's game night at my house Thursday nights, which are going to be pretty cool. So how great is this to have these 2 shows back to back?
It's fantastic. I'm excited to be a part of this game night with LeVar Burton. First of all, the CW, thank you for understanding how important game night is to family entertainment.
Absolutely.
We are bringing some of the most iconic board games to life on television. Scrabble, 3 rounds, $10,000 to win, and words to be made.
And on Trivial Pursuit, you can play along at home and test your knowledge against that of the contestants, all for the opportunity to win $20,000.
Oh my goodness, I love that. Now let's talk, is Scrabble the same on TV as we play at home, or am I able to cheat a little bit?
I'm sorry, what was that, sir? Well, being that we are playing really close to the original gameplay of the Scrabble board. The only difference is, honestly, in the first round, I give you a clue and a rack of scrambled letters. You have to unscramble it to answer that clue, and we put it up on the board. But by the second and third round, it is tiles that you have to make the best word from and put it up on the board in a strategic placement so you can rack up as many points as you can. No cheating. But we also do play from our version of the Scrabble Dictionary. So if you're at home playing, you better get your Scrabble Dictionary out, and I won't tell anybody.
Ooh, I like that. I like it. Okay, and let's talk about Trivial Pursuit, because this is really a game that a lot of us grew up on, and I have to be honest, this is where I learned a lot of history and a lot of answers for some tests in school.
You're absolutely right. Trivial Pursuit is one of those games that you play and you learn stuff while you play, because when you get those answers wrong, you know, it tends to stay with you. So we too have stayed really honest to the gameplay that you engage in at home. We have 3 rounds. The first round is multiple choice questions. 2 players then go head to head in the 6 categories, and you can choose 1 category to not play. And the winner of that round goes on to play against the clock 60 seconds for all the cash.
And you still get the wedges.
Yes, we do.
You still fill up the pie.
Pie and wedges are a part of the first round.
My favorite part.
And you know, and the colors. We have a sexy set on Trivial Pursuit. I love doing this game. Raven and I are having the time of our lives hosting these games. We're having a party.
Yeah, we are.
You should join us and have a party at home too.
So I like that. Okay, you just said something right there. Your set is sexy, and what we're talking about is your own set, Mr. Burton, because you hosted Jeopardy, but how's it feel now having your own game show?
Where I don't have to follow in anybody's footsteps? It's all of that. And a bag of chips.
Ooh, salt and vinegar.
Ooh.
Yummy.
I like that. Yeah. Okay, speaking of that, all right, let's talk about game night. Coming over to the house, I got the salt and vinegar chips. I got the sodas. I got everything like that. What games are we going to play?
Invited automatically.
What games are we playing?
You first this time. You first.
I'm really a big fan of Twister.
Twister.
Who doesn't love Twister?
I just want to see you play Twister. I'm ready for it. I just want to go. LeVar, hand on green. I just want to have this moment with you. Okay, you're playing Twister.
I'm playing Twister.
And then, you know what? I'm gonna bring out Texas Hold'em.
Ooh.
I'll bring out the Hold'em.
Are you a poker player?
I am.
Ooh.
I do like it.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna do that, and then at the end of the night, we're gonna come together.
Okay.
And we're gonna play Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
Because I think that's a good game to go home on.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because you can say, okay, I owe you one. Let's keep this game going.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that is my
every
bucket
Thursday
list.
night.
My bucket list now is to play Twister with LeVar Burton. That's it. That's it. So I'm putting that. If there is a charity event that I can pay money for, I'm going to pay money to go play Twister with LeVar Burton and then, some Texas Hold'em. But
I'm playing too. I'm playing too.
Come on over to the house.
My last question is,
it'll be great.
I've been watching you guys, in our preview stuff and everything. You two are getting along so well, so funny. Are your studios next to each other? So do you guys get in trouble?
Oh,
I wish.
That would be
great. That would be so. We actually shot our shows consecutively. So we were on stage first with Trivial Pursuit, and then when we finished, Raven came in and laid it down.
But as soon as we came back and we started doing all the promotion, we were able to sit down and really talk about our experience and see how similar it was, and we were able to learn about each other a lot more during our publicity.
We've known each other for a long time and run into each other at industry functions and whatnot. I mean, we've both been in the business for most of our lives, but I had no idea how much I loved this woman until we really got a chance to hang out.
I'm like his baby sister. He can't get rid of me.
Not if I try.
Thank you two for joining us. Don't forget, it's Thursday night. It's family night here on the CW7, where you get 2 games for 1. It's Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit, and we love it. So thank you two very much.
Thank you. Bye.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Nice.
Hola, I'm Priscilla from Mix 96.9, and Sanderson Ford is celebrating Dia de los Muertos all month long in October with deals like this.
New Bronco Sports, 5.9 for 66 months, plus $2,000 cash back.
We'll also have the best trunk or treat event in the Valley on October 19th with 30 vehicles passing out candy in one safe, secure environment. Bounce houses, face painting, and live mariachi music, and so much more, all for a $10 donation to Chicanos por la Causa. So dress up and bring la familia to Sanderson Ford.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, dude.
What's up, brother? Long time, man.
It's been 20 years since I've seen you guys.
I came down here to support our brother.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these attack ads against Ruben, and they're so far off base.
It sounds like Carrie Lake will just say anything, attacking anyone just to try and get ahead for herself.
Ruben's service is a reflection of his character.
Oh, yeah. You go after one of my Marines, you're going to have to take on all of us.
Boat Bets is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Nothing as we welcome you back here to Brimhall Field in Mesa. The Cesar Chavez champions leading the Westwood Warriors. James Toomey coming to you live alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Ed Cole. Ed, it should be a good second half here if Westwood is able to kick it into gear, and we'll see what kind of halftime adjustments Coach Lawrence made there in the locker room. Yeah, with about 2 minutes remaining, plus they'll put 3 more minutes on the clock, it is imperative to see what Westwood has and what they've been working on in the locker room, because they've got to clean it up. They've got to get some points on the board. Clearly, they're down 21-0, but they've got to find a way to stop Chavez on offense. They've got 3 touchdowns from Nevin Reed, yes, Ferris Jenkins, and also Peyton Stokes. So they've got to find a way to stop that offense. Yeah, you can see right here Mason Penrod doing a great job. He went up to that was actually number 5 on the reception there, Peyton Stokes. And how about that high pointing of the football right there, and then just wrestling that defender to the goal line for the score. Yeah, great job by Stokes. 6'4", 190. That's when he used his size, his arms, and his wingspan, his long arms to make that catch when in the one-on-one battle with Martinez to get the touchdown. Let's get you the Next Care Urgent Care Health Tip, brought to you by Next Care Urgent Care, proud supporter of Thursday Night Kickoff here on Arizona CW7. Take it away, Ed. Yes, folks, it is time for our Next Care Urgent Care Health Tip. Whether you're an athlete or not, here's some great information for you. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to weakened bones, which may increase susceptibility to conditions like shin splints. And remember, look at that second paragraph, folks. 80% of emergency room visits can be treated at Next Care Urgent Care for an average of 1/3 the cost. 80% of emergency room visits covered for about 1/3 of the cost that it would normally be. That is critically huge right there if you're able to get into Next Care Urgent Care. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Mr. Parker Garash. He is standing by with head coach Brandon Large of the Westwood Warriors.
Here with the head coach of the Westwood Warriors, Coach Large. Coach, I know it wasn't the first half you guys wanted, but what did you and the coaching staff really implement in the locker room to come out and try to get the win here on the home field?
We're just going to take it one drive at a time. We need to go out and get a stop on defense right now and try and go down and punch one in and try and claw our way back into the game. There were a lot of plays in the first half that were there to be made, and we didn't make them. So our message to the guys is make the plays when they're there and keep putting them in. We put them in a lot of bad situations, and they just capitalized on it and made plays, and we didn't. So.
And to talk about what you were saying about you've been able to have a couple plays. You had a deep ball that just got dropped at the last moment. I know it was super upsetting for the fans, but you have had those plays on offense. How can the offense click? How can the quarterback get to his guys and be able to have that offense you guys have had all season long?
Yeah, well, I mean, our first 2 drives were marching down the field, both 10 or more plays marching down the field. The first one ended in a turnover, right, on a first down, and then second one turn it over on down. So we just got to take care of do what we're supposed to do and do our jobs, and we'll be fine.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Back to you guys.
Coach Brandon Large from the Westwood Warriors right there. Thanks to Parker Garash and that special report from our sideline. We'd like to shout out our super producers, Mom and Dad, Rick and Vicky Quiroz, who are enjoying tonight's Thursday night football game. Who else is watching tonight, Ed? Also, our super audio producer, Steve, his dad, Dave, and his mom, Jody. They're both watching. So, folks, we thank you for tuning in all over the great state of Arizona. Rick and Vicky and Dave and Jody, superstars watching us tonight. Exactly right. We appreciate your viewership and hope you're enjoying this ball game. Let's step aside, take a brief commercial timeout, and we'll return for our second half kickoff right here. You're watching Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona. We'll welcome you back to Brimhall Field right after the break.
Alexis and I watch lawyers get out there and say they're going to get you a fast, easy, serious injury settlement. And we're like, what? Be like going to your cardiologist and asking for a fast, easy triple bypass. Hi, I'm Mark Breyer.
And I'm Alexis Breyer. We're the husband and wife law team. Fast and easy settlements actually is less work for the lawyer and less money for the client.
And you know who promises you that? People who don't want to get out there and fight for you when you need them. Do your research after a serious injury. Call the husband and wife law team first.
Arizona's abortion ban makes me afraid of going to jail for trying to do the best thing for my patient. It stops doctors from taking care of their patients who have serious complications. Women who are miscarrying are being forced to bleed and suffer alone. I often have to tell them there's nothing we can really do about it. It's really heartbreaking. I'll be voting yes on Prop 139 to end Arizona's abortion ban.
Nobody wanted a second child more than we did.
Unfortunately, the doctors told us that the pregnancy wasn't medically viable. There were complications. It wasn't safe, and I wanted to preserve the option to try again.
We had to end the pregnancy.
Carrie Lake supports a law that would make our doctor a criminal for that decision.
Lake would put Emily's health at risk and threaten our doctor with prison, and that is unacceptable.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, dude.
What's up, brother? Long time, man.
It's been 20 years since I've seen you guys.
I came down here to support our brother.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these attack ads against Ruben, and they're so far off base.
It sounds like Carrie Lake will just say anything, attacking anyone just to try and get ahead for herself.
Ruben's service is a reflection of his character.
Oh, yeah. You go after one of my Marines, you're going to have to take on all of us.
Vote Bets is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Champions have elected to receive, and they've only been the Westwood. We'll be kicking off
Welcome back to Mesa, Arizona, Westwood High School. To be exact, the second half of Thursday night kickoff between Westwood and Cesar Chavez. Cesar Chavez rolling strong in the first 24 minutes, up 21-0 and looking for more. It's on Westwood to try to fight their way back into the football field here at Brim Hall Field. Great drone shot right here as we see a beautiful field here, out here at Mesa. Beautiful weather and a good game so far, but it can only be better if Westwood can get back in this. We'll see if they can. MJ Woodbury and Nevin Reed back deep now for the Chavez champions. Reed fields it at the 16-yard line, across the 25, and inside to the 30-yard line he goes, brought down that time by Jordan Ortiz on the stop there for the Westwood Warriors. So it'll be first down now for Cesar Chavez from their own 30-yard line to begin our second half of play. So glad you joined us here tonight on CW7 Arizona for Thursday night kickoff. Three receivers to the top of the screen now for Mason Penrod. Inside handoff, coming near side. Jenkins, Ferris Jenkins out near the 34-yard line. Jordan Ortiz on the stop that time for the Westwood Warriors, but not before a 5-yard gain there for Ferris Jenkins. Second down and 5 upcoming here for the champions. Well, that's definitely one thing Westwood's going to have to do. They got to be more physical like Jordan Ortiz was on that play. 2 by 1 on the outside now for Penrod. He looks downfield. Pressure comes. He goes down for the sack. In the backfield right there. James Marshall on the stop, put down a sack right there for number 26, and he got in there in a quick hurry that time for the Westwood defense. And Ed, you talked about the physicality. That's exactly what they needed right there. Yeah, Marshall's done it all season long. Number 26, that's his 6th sack for Westwood. The physicality on these first 2 plays on defense for Westwood, like what I'm seeing so far, they've got to continue to have that hurried up pace on defense, and they've got to be able to continue to stay aggressive, get after Mason Penrod, and force a 4th down and punting situation possibly. They're 3rd and 11. They've already got them 3rd and long, so the defense has to continue to come after Penrod. A 6-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 11 now. Penrod rolls out to his left. Fires downfield. It's a short hop. Incomplete pass. That one intended for Peyton Stokes. It falls incomplete. And just like that, the Westwood Warriors, just what the doctor ordered, a 3-and-out on defense to start the second half.
Absolutely what the doctor ordered for the Warriors. They had to get this champions offense off the field like we talked about. They've got to find a way to get stops, and they got to stop right there. So their defense did the part. Now let's see if the offense, can Elliott Reed and his offense come back and respond in kind and possibly get a score for Westwood.
Deep to receive for Westwood is Chris Martinez.
The punt is high, end over end kick, fielded inside the 40-yard line.
And on the return,
Chris Martinez on the return there for the Westwood Warriors. And the ball's going to be spotted. Really good field position to start this drive for Westwood at their own 47. 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in our third quarter. Let's see what Coach Large and the offense have up their sleeve right here for the Chavez defense.
So far, everything working really well for the Warriors. They got the good stop on defense. They got the really good field position. Can Elliott Reed and this offense do a third thing? Can they do three different things? Offense, defense, special teams, and offense. Can all these three phases come together like we always say? And can the offense get on the board?
Two receivers to each side now for Elliott Reed on 1st down and 10. He drops back to throw, looks downfield, goes up top. The ball falls incomplete. His intended target was Nicholas Montano. And in coverage that time for Cesar Chavez was number 11, Marcus Newman.
Newman, also number 2, Tyvis Spencer, the free safety, 6'1", 150-pound sophomore. Both of those guys were back there, so they were back there in double coverage on the wide receiver.
Tonight's coverage is being brought to you in part by the Spirit Consultants, Arizona's official cheer and dance instructional company. These young ladies doing a great job every single week out there, repping their football teams and putting in that work, entertaining the fans, Ed. Elliott Reed looks downfield. He's got a man that's caught across the 50-yard line. On the reception, Landon Webster, and Webster with a nice gainer there for the Westwood Warriors as they try to get themselves back into this football game.
Yeah, the momentum, Mr. Momentum. Uncle Mo is right on the side of Westwood. Great throw there by Elliott Reed, seeing Landon Webster wide open out there in the flat. Webster catches the football. He takes it up the field, gets a huge gain, gets them even deeper into Champions territory at around the 33-yard line.
They go out of a ring right here on 1st down and 10. Reed looks downfield. A little quick hitter across the 30-yard line. It's caught. Number 4, Landon Webster on the reception. And once again, Elliott Reed starting to pick apart this Chavez defense here in the second half.
Offensive line doing a great job giving Elliott Reed time to find his wide receiver, so his offensive line's blocking, doing their part, allowing number 5 to look around, survey, and get the ball to his wide receivers.
They motion over Keyshawn Barkas on 2nd down and short. Reed rolls out to his right. He'll keep it himself. Direct traffic and work his way out of bounds on the far side of the field. And in the meantime, pick up a Westwood Warriors 1st down.
I like when a quarterback does that. He rolls out and he's pointing. Go, block for me, block for me. I need this space open. I need it clear. Keyshawn Barkas was up there along with his wide receivers and offensive line, blocking for number 5 and letting him get out to that right side, get a good gain. And now it's 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line for Westwood.
3 receivers to the near side. Now they go out of the pistol. Play fake. The ball's batted into the air. It falls incomplete. Tyus Graves standing out there, the 5'10", 190-pound junior with a little tip drill, almost had himself an INT.
Yes, he did. Tyus Graves, the leading tackler for Chavez, coming to the game with 55 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 5 TFL, so he's getting it done all season long, and there's no wonder that he was in on that play because he's that good.
Elliott Reed in the offense on the march here. 2 receivers to each side. Now they'll motion Barkas over. A design rollout. Reed downfield. It falls incomplete. Trying to catch up with Barkas there at the 20-yard line. And that'll bring up a 3rd down now here for Westwood. Correction, that'll be a 2nd down upcoming here now for Westwood. No, 3rd. 3rd and 10, my mistake. Go with your gut, Ed.
But here's where Westwood can't get bogged down. They can't.
Yes.
They've got to convert here on 3rd down and 10. They're already on the fringe of the end of the red zone. They've got to find a way to get in. Red zone efficiency is key in a football game like this.
So they have to wait right here as Westwood substituted, so that you have to allow the defense to make substitutions as well. And so our officials hold up the game. Now we're ready to resume play. 3rd down and 10 now for Elliott Reed in the offense. Trips right. Reed downfield. It's caught by Webster, but it'll be a minimal gain of 3 yards. Stopped on the play there by Miles Johnson.
Check that, make it a gain of 3. 4th down.
4th down and 7 here, and we'll see if Westwood elects to keep the offense on the field. You would have to imagine it's 4-down territory here, Ed, trailing 21-0.
Absolutely, and it looks like that they are lining up again. Elliott Reed in the offense back on the field.
They empty out the backfield here for number 5. He gets the signal now from the sideline, and they'll change the play at the line of scrimmage after they see how the defense lines up. Reed getting word out to the offensive line now. He'll await the shotgun snap. Pressure off the edge. Fires downfield. It's caught. Inside the 10-yard line goes number 6, Eric Alvarez. And that's a Westwood Warriors 1st down, as you see Alvarez taking a host of Cesar Chavez Champions defenders to get him down to the turf.
Yeah, you see Alvarez trying to get any space that he can to get that 1st down, because he knows it's tight. It's so tight getting to that marker to get that 1st down. So he sees all these guys with white jerseys coming around him. So he's just trying to fight for extra yards to get that 1st down and get that turn that 3 on that marker to a 1.
Elliott Reed now runs into Barkus there. A little miscommunication. Reed's going to have to keep it himself. And he is barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage right there. He had Barkus lined up to his right. He thought Barkus was on the left, and they collided in the backfield.
But Curtis Johnson, the 4th, was right there to clean it up. He was a recipient of a tackle right there. Miscommunication or not, number 20 was right there to get QB1 and bring him down.
Number 20, Curtis Johnson, the 4th, the 5'11", 180-pound junior, cashing in on that Westwood miscue. Reed now, far side, it's caught. Number 44 on the scamper, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. How about it, Preston Levette, as the press box comes alive here at Westwood High School, and they're back in the football game. Let's go Warriors! Great looking catch there from number 44. And after that, it was just big boy football. 6'1", 200-pound junior rumbling into the end zone. In there for the 2 points. It's good. Landon Webster gets a quick hitter there. As you see him go with the swinging gait right there. And it pays off for the Westwood Warriors. An 8-point possession there for Westwood with 7:17 remaining here in our 3rd quarter.
Outstanding drive there by the Warriors. Again, a drive that they needed to get points out of. They got to stop. They got the ball back, drove the football down the field, got into the end zone for 6. They got inside the orange, blue, and white red zone, got in there in the end zone, got 6, got the 2-point conversion, 21-8. It's a new ball game now, JP. It's a different, what a difference it makes when you actually get points on the board and momentum is back on your side.
Yes, and you can only hope that that will light a spark underneath this Westwood defense as well, as the champions will go back on offense here now. Waiting back deep, once again, it's Nevin Reed and MJ Woodbury. And it's really important right here for Westwood to cover this kickoff and do a really good job with it. Alejandro Cuevas will kick it away now for the Westwood Warriors. That one's short-hopped, and it's recovered by Westwood. It goes off of a Chavez special teamer, and the carom right there. And how about the turn of events here for the Westwood Warriors?
JP, that is amazing how it can turn so quickly in a matter of plays, drives, and just momentum, again, being on your side and just being, sometimes you just got to be lucky. The ball's just got to bounce your way, and that's the way it bounced for Westwood's direction. 21-8, they've got the ball back, and they've got 1st and 10 on the 47. Again, new life for the Warriors. Great field position with 7:15 to go in the 3rd. Plenty of time left in this game for them.
They trail the Chavez champions by 10 here. We got our ball game here tonight, folks. 2-by-2 on the outside now for Elliott Reed. He looks downfield. The pressure comes, and he's unable to escape. He'll go down to the backfield for a sack. Number 44, Eddie Cerna, the 5'10 junior linebacker, knifing in there for the Cesar Chavez champions.
Dead ball. Full start. Offense, number 44. 5-yard penalties.
We'll bring up second down, 18 yards to go.
Second down.
Ball now on the Warrior 39-yard line.
So a 5-yard penalty there assessed to Westwood.
Yeah, they called Preston Levitt on that play, the tight end, the hero of the touchdown drive.
Yes.
So now he gets called for a penalty.
2 receivers to each side now here for Elliott Reed. On second down and 18. Shotgun snap. Reed looks downfield. Fires that way. It's incomplete. A lot of Chavez defenders there in the middle of the field. And it looked like he was trying to find Landon Webster down there along the right hash. 21-8 our score. Let's get you some other scores from around the valley. Cactus and Verado, the Cactus Cobras leading Verado 24-21. Prescott leading the Flagstaff Eagles by the score of 21-3. We'll have the Badgers next week up in Prescott Valley for the Crosstown Showdown against Bradshaw Mountain. Arcadia all over Mesquite 35-3, and Boulder Creek trouncing at the moment the O'Connor Eagles. Elliott Reed stays on his feet, looks downfield, goes that way, it's caught. Webster on the reception. He caught it at the 45 and fought for extra yards all the way out to the 40-yard line. What an effort right there from Landon Webster.
The effort from Elliott Reed to get away from that pressure coming off the edge. He skipped around that pressure, got the ball to Landon Webster. Let's see if this holds, or if it comes back on Westwood. Looks like it is. The crowd doesn't seem too happy about it.
A holding penalty right there, and that will negate an outstanding effort and a great connection there from Elliott Reed to Landon Webster.
Possibly they got the left guard for the holding call.
Holding. Offense, 72. 10 yards from the previous spot. Third down.
They got Alex Blanco, the offensive lineman, 6'1", 270. I think they got him because the defensive lineman, the defensive end, was coming off that edge, and he was coming after his quarterback. So what more can you do? You've got to hold. You can't let your quarterback get killed by the defensive end.
Yeah, it's one of those decisions that you have to make up front there as an offensive lineman. And now Reed rolls out to his left. Third down and long. He'll keep it himself. Dancing through the defense out to the 40-yard line. Squirts ahead for 2 more yards. And they'll spot him down at the 41. So that'll be a 4th down and long here for Westwood. And I would imagine the punting unit going to come on right here.
Yeah, you see number 80, Jeremy Carrera, the punter, come out. Well, 4th and 16, that would be a punting situation, most definitely, JP.
Carrera also plays a little tight end as well for the Westwood Warriors.
Is Jeremy Carrera.
MJ Woodbury stands at the Chavez 23. A nice punt right there. It checks up near the 25. Scooped up by Woodbury on the far side. And then he is wrestled to the turf almost immediately there by Westwood's Dax Clark. We'll take a short commercial timeout and return for more third quarter action. You're watching Thursday Night Kickoff right here on Arizona CW7. Stay with us.
Thursday Night Kickoff is sponsored in part by Thomas Law Group.
You know, in the time it took me to get this coffee, there was most likely a serious car accident here in the Valley. I'm attorney Fred Thomas. I grew up in the Valley. I've been helping injured people in the Valley for almost 20 years.
If you're injured, contact an attorney that, like you, calls the Valley home. And, like with so many others, will get you the compensation for your pain.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve.
If you're injured, call Thomas Law.
I worked for 25 years as a nurse. I paid into Social Security every month. Now that I'm retired, I need that money for groceries and bills. But the way Trump is talking about cutting Social Security, It's crazy. Cutting Social Security is like giving the middle finger to the middle class. Kamala Harris will protect Social Security, not cut it.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
We welcome you back to Brim Hall Field here in Mesa. The Cesar Chavez champions leading the Westwood Warriors 21-8. Chavez on offense here from their own 24-yard line. Play fake. Down the field. Caught at the 30-yard line. Peyton Stokes on the reception. And a nice pitch and catch there from Penrod to Peyton Stokes.
That was a quality drive that got killed by another penalty for Westwood. Just another chance for them to get back into the game that falls by the wayside, courtesy of a penalty, and it puts you in a punting situation. Boy, that hurts for Westwood.
2-by-1 on the outside. Now they hand it off to the up back. This is Ferris Jenkins. And Jenkins with a nice head of steam there. Boy, does he hit the hole with authority.
Yes, he does. Ferris Jenkins starting off the scoring tonight with a touchdown run, long touchdown run, way back in the first quarter, putting Chavez up 7-0.
Shout out to the crew on hand here tonight doing a fantastic job at Westwood High School. 2-by-1 on the outside now. Play fake. Near side, it's caught. Nevin Reed on the reception. Dances through traffic. And finally corralled there by a host of royal blue jerseys, led that time by number 11, Kyler Preston. Preston, 5'10", 180 pounds, doing a nice job securing the tackle there and only allowing a 3-yard gain for the champions. Ferris Jenkins now gets the call. He'll get maybe a yard.
Brought down by Preston Atwood.
Preston Atwood on the stop that time for Westwood, and we have an injury timeout on the field. So that'll give us a chance to recognize our Student Athlete of the Week, sponsored by Thomas Law. And this one comes from the home Westwood Warriors.
Yes, sir. That will be Mr. Dallin Hanson. Thomas Law would like to recognize Mr. Hanson. Dallin's a junior. He's a defensive back for the Warriors who also plays basketball. He runs track and participates in other sporting activities. As you see, folks, he's got a solid 4.6 GPA. Dallin's getting it done in the classroom as well. Unfortunately, Dallin's not playing tonight because he broke his femur last week in a non-contact drill in practice. We talked to Coach about that. That is such a sad loss for Dallin to not be able to play tonight. So we wish Dallin a speedy recovery, but we also like to congratulate you, Dallin, for becoming the Thomas Law Student Athlete of the Week. Congratulations, young man.
Absolutely right. We had the pleasure of visiting with him on Tuesday's Desert Gridiron Game Plan, and great to get to know that young man. As you see, a great look inside the press box right there. We'll see if we can wave to the
there it is
to the crowd there. It looks like the drone's getting us from high overhead, and great stuff right there.
What
from our drone operator, Mr. Seth Regman, doing a fantastic job out here for us tonight. And with the injury timeout on the field, we'll also have a chance to remind you that you can start your engines and strap yourself in Saturday. The road to the championship rolls on with the NASCAR Xfinity playoffs live from Las Vegas Speedway. CW7 Arizona brings you every lap and every turn of NASCAR Xfinity's top 12 drivers. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. on CW7 Arizona, your new home for NASCAR.
JP, I think that's Braden Gonzalez. I'm trying to see if his number is right. It's kind of scrunched up.
It will be third down, 6 yards to go.
If it is Braden, he's the linebacker, 5'10", 180-pound senior.
That looks like number 9 right there, Appiata 10 guy.
Is it 9?
But again, I can't quite see as that number seems to be scrunched up there a little bit.
Yeah.
They're going to tend to him at the training table there.
Once they turn him around, we can see.
As Coach Large also assists with the help off the field.
That is Tenge. Yep.
Tenge indeed down there on the field. Third down and 6 now for the champions. 2-by-1 on the outside for Penrod. He drops back, looks to throw, fires. Intended target was Nevin Reed, and in coverage there for the Warriors was Kenny Johnson. So that'll be a 4th down, and forcing a punt right here just at the right time are the Westwood Warriors.
Oh, yeah, outstanding coverage by Kenny Johnson on Nevin Reed, just with him step for step as he goes toward the sidelines. Number 32 is right there with him. Really good coverage, forcing a 4th and 6 for the champions.
4th down and 6 upcoming here. Back deep to receive Chris Martinez, the 6'1" senior. And boy, does Westwood need a good return right here. A high punt, fair caught at the 29-yard line. They'll give them the 30, and Westwood will go back on offense here with 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in our 3rd quarter.
Folks, CW7 Arizona is your home for college football. This Saturday, the action kicks off with Hawaii taking on Washington State. Then it's Pac-12 after dark later on Saturday night as UNLV takes on Oregon State. CW7 Sports Saturday starts at 12:30 p.m. So, folks, do not miss a minute of all this great college football action this weekend.
Great stuff coming your way this weekend right here on CW7. The Rainbows and the Washington State Cougars and the UNLV running Rebels against those Oregon State Beavers.
Yeah, 2 really good games coming up.
It should be a good Saturday of football. Handoff inside to Barkas. Running through the defense out near the 35-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards officially out to the 34. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6 now for Westwood. Under 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd.
Barkas trying to move throughout those trees that surround him.
Yes.
He's just trying to move and get as many yards. Good gain of 4 for Barkas for number 2.
Westwood trying to pick up the pace here a little bit. Play fake. Reed's going to keep it himself on a little RPO, and Elliott Reed across the 40-yard line. Good for a Westwood Warriors 1st down. Great play there. The defense was coming all the other way. Reed saw it, kept the football, and went out the right-hand gate.
And Miles Johnson bit on it all the way. You can see he was frustrated afterwards, slapping his hands. He went for Keyshawn Barkas when he should have went for Elliott Reed. But as you mentioned, great RPO by number 5.
2 by 1 on the outside. They give it to Barkas. And in there in a hurry is the Chavez defense. Led that time by number 50, Tyus Graves. And Graves able to knife in there in a hurry and get the stop. Number 50 with a big-time TFL right there for the Cesar Chavez champions. Second down and 12 now for Westwood. Empty backfield here now for Elliott Reed on 2nd down and 12. The ball squirts loose. It's going to be a fumble.
Fumble has been recovered by Cesar Chavez.
How about that? The ball bounces off the quarterback, squirts back into the defense, and then right there on cue is Tyus Graves to scoop it up for the champions, and they will go back on offense. A very unfortunate turn of events there for the Westwood Warriors.
Unfortunate indeed. They turned the football over again, like they did it in the first half. They turned the football over, and again, another drive gets killed because they cannot hold on to the football. They're careless with the football, and now the Warriors they just may pay as the champions are in their territory.
Ball at the 37-yard line now of Westwood.
Boy, that is a killer for Westwood, is it not, JP?
It is. That one hurts.
Oh, that really hurts.
After forcing that 3 and out to begin our first half. Cesar Chavez now back on offense here. 2 by 1 on the outside. Penrod flanked to the right by Ferris Jenkins. Penrod back to pass. He's going to go to the air. They're going to take the kill shot. Nevin Reed on the near side, caught. And Reed doing a great job, and Penrod putting that thing right in the basket.
What a fantastic throw by Penrod. He just lets it loose, lofts it up in the air. And number 1, Nevin Reed gets behind the defensive back, and he makes a catch like that again. Every time when your wide receiver gets away from a defensive back and gets behind there, and he's got that separation from a defensive back, those kinds of things happen. Big plays.
Ferris Jenkins gets the handoff, eludes a tackler inside the 5-yard line. Brought down by a host of Westwood Warriors. Led that time by number 14, Cooper Kick. Martinez also went on the stop there for Westwood. Second down and goal here for the champions. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cesar Chavez breaks the huddle. Penalty flags fly here.
Dead ball.
False start.
On Cesar Chavez.
On Cesar Chavez there.
On the 8-yard line.
So it'll back him up to the 8.
Second down, goal to go on the Warrior 8-yard line.
Penrod with a keeper. And he is brought down in the backfield there by the Westwood defense. Led that time by Dax Clark. And you can see they faked the jet sweep. And Clark in there hanging on and waiting for help. Nate Willis also in there on the stop for Westwood.
Nate Clark, also number 26, James Marshall. So they did not fall for the okie doke on that fake right there. Great job by the Warriors playing disciplined defense, reading where the quarterback is going, and they didn't fall for it. Again, 3 guys on 1. That usually falls in the favor of the guys that has 3 on the side.
It's Pinktober here tonight at Westwood High School. The cheerleaders donning pink, and a lot of the crowd dressed in pink as well. It's Breast Cancer and Cancer Awareness Month overall here.
Up here! Up here! Timeout. Cesar Chavez, first one.
First time out of the half called by Cesar Chavez.
Folks, it's the show the pros watch now on an all-new night inside the NFL. Go inside the huddle of today's top NFL teams with trusted expert analysis. Inside the NFL Wednesday nights, right here at 8 p.m. on CW7 Arizona. Look at that panel right there, JP. So many brilliant NFL minds that bring it to you every single Wednesday.
So much NFL experience on that show right there. Chris Long, Ryan Clark, Bill Belichick, and Chad Ochocinco. Catch them Wednesday nights right here on Inside the NFL on CW7 Arizona.
And might I say, Ryan Clark is a brother in my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
So that's my Noop right there. Proud of that brother for being a member of Inside the NFL. He is so good on ESPN, too. I love Ryan.
You know, RC is everywhere. He's on Inside the NFL. Yeah. He's on every 5 minutes on ESPN.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be early morning, it's late night. RC is always checking in.
He is so good. Good job, Brother Clark.
Former Pittsburgh Steeler, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
He's had some battles with the Broncos over the years.
Oh,
that's
has
for
he?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your Broncos did pretty well tonight, didn't
Broncos, I think, got the win tonight. We'll confirm that here during the quarter break. But a little stiff arm there delivered by Cesar Chavez. And that was Marcus Newman right there, putting the defense on their heels. Penalty flag on the play, so we'll see if the run stands. And we'll send it down to Mr. Pat McDonald for the official word, pun intended.
And you see this physical nature. It's starting to rise here in the third quarter, JP. As we're 33 seconds for the fourth quarter.
I got holding on White. Holding on White. Holding
is the call.
Chavez, 10 yards previous spot. Repeat third down.
Holding assessed to the Cesar Chavez champion, says Mr. Pat McDonald. So that'll back him up. And congratulations to those Denver Broncos, a 33-10 win in Sean Payton's homecoming of sorts to New Orleans, or Nolans, as we say.
Nolans, yeah.
And the Broncos and Bo Nix doing a great job out there tonight, getting the win and making me proud. I got to say, it's probably the 5th Bronco game I've missed since 1987. 3-by-1 on the outside now for Penrod in the offense. Shotgun snap. Jenkins stays in the block. He goes to the air. The ball falls incomplete. The intended target was Peyton Stokes, and Chris Martinez out there doing a great job in coverage, denying the reception. Great timing there by Martinez, getting his hands in there at just the right time and ripping that ball out.
Right, it was about timing. Otherwise, Peyton Stokes would have had another touchdown catch right there, because he was surely going to catch it if number one didn't get in there and affect it, get in his body and knock the football away. Great job by the defensive back.
4th down here now for Cesar Chavez.
Huge stop for the Warriors,
Oh,
James.
my gosh, this could be huge right here if they're able to make this happen here on 4th down. 4th and goal now from the 22. We don't say that very often. 2-by-1 on the outside for Penrod. Ferris Jenkins flanked to his left. Jenkins stays in the block. Penrod goes to the air. Nevin Reed, it falls incomplete. Too much air under the football. Coverage provided there by Westwood's Kyler Preston.
With 1 second left in the third quarter, Westwood holds. They dodge another bullet from Cesar Chavez as they got into the red zone for the Warriors, but penalties backed them up, and the Warriors survived to live another play.
They got one more shot here before the end of the third quarter, and we'll see if Coach Large wants to take a shot down the field or maybe just hand it off quickly to Keyshawn Barkas. We will have to see. So glad you joined us here tonight for Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona. Next week, we go to Prescott Valley for the crosstown showdown between the Prescott Badgers and the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. 2-by-1 on the outside now. Elliott Reed drops back, looks downfield. Pressure comes. He's flushed out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. Throws. It's incomplete. Intended target was Landon Webster. And Webster was double covered up by a number of white jerseys down there for Cesar Chavez. That's the end of our third quarter. The Chavez champions 21 and the Westwood Warriors 8. Stay with us. More Thursday Night Kickoff coming your way next right here on Arizona CW7. The fourth quarter is up when we return from the break.
Have you had the craving for the best burrito anywhere? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Burrito Express, your local burrito joint. Come on in.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Burrito Express.
With 7 Valley locations and a new South Chandler location opening soon, your new favorite burrito is just right around the corner. Burrito Express, a proud supporter of Thursday Night Kickoff on CW7 Arizona.
33 years.
That's how long David Schweikert's been in politics. What has he done?
Turns out David Schweikert supports raising the Social Security retirement age.
And pushed radical plans that make deep cuts to Social Security benefits.
Think life costs a lot now? Try paying your bills with fewer monthly Social Security checks, thanks to Schweikert.
So it's not just how long he's been in Washington, it's how wrong David Schweikert's been for Arizona.
HMP is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Minutes left of regulation out here at Mesa Westwood High School. Chavez is up 21-8 on Westwood. 13-point lead for Chavez. Westwood's got to find a way to get back. They're only down 13 points. They're only down 2 scores, and they've got time to get it, but they've got to make it done. They've got to get it done quickly, James.
They flipped into the field now. Westwood working left to right on your screen. 3 receivers to the near side now for Elliott Reed. Low snap. Gives it to Barkas. Barkas has got room up the middle. Runs up the left hash out to the 28-yard line. A 6-yard gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 here now, as it is a big-time possession play upcoming here for the Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. 3rd and 4, you've got to convert here. You're at the 28-yard line. At least get 4 more yards to get those chains moving. Turn that 2 on that LED meter out there in the field. Turn that to a 1.
Block below the waist. Offense, number 51. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat 2nd down.
That calls on Jordan Bastillos, the offensive lineman, 6'1", 245-pound senior.
An illegal chop block right there, Ed. So when you have someone engaged up high and then somebody else comes in and tries to clean it up down low, that's what you get right there.
And you know what else that gets you? That gets you a 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 here now for the Warriors. From their own 11-yard line. Elliott Reed now has to dig him out of a hole here. 3 receivers to the near side. Barkas in the backfield. Reed on a slant. It's nearly caught. It falls incomplete. The intended target was Eric Alvarez. And Marcus Newman in coverage that time for the champion.
Yeah, just so close, as you mentioned, on that slant from Reed to Alvarez. Alvarez not able to pull that in, but if he was able to pull it in, he possibly could have broke that one because he was moving in stride. So if he did catch that one, he may still be running right now, James. 3rd and 20 at their 12-yard line, 11:43 to go.
Empty backfield here for Elliott Reed on 3rd down and long. He looks downfield, throws, Landon Webster on the catch. Back to the original line of scrimmage and then an additional yard or two. And so that'll bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 8 here. 11-yard pickup there for Landon Webster. 4th and 9 now, to be exact.
As we see Jeremy Carrera, the punter, come out. Looks like they're in punt formation with 4th and 9 at their own 23-yard line. That's all you can do is punt the ball away.
Yeah, time not on the side of the Westwood Warriors here now in this 4th quarter as we approach 11 minutes remaining in regulation.
Not when every drive is at a premium and you can't move the football, you're down 13. Yes, every drive is critical.
MJ Woodbury waits at his own 45-yard line. Jeremy Carrera back to punt it away here for Westwood. Low snap. Carrera corrals it. Gets it downfield. A spiraling punt. Takes a Westwood bounce, and Karam's out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Following the game tonight, be sure to stick around for CW7 Prime and their all-new game night featuring Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. It's entertaining, challenging, and as we always like to say here on CW7 Arizona, it's all good.
Also, folks, start your engines and strap yourself in. On Saturday, the road to the championship rolls with the NASCAR Xfinity Playoffs. Live from Las Vegas Speedway, CW7 Arizona brings you every lap, every turn of NASCAR's Xfinity's top drivers. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. on CW7, your new home for NASCAR.
Mason Penrod in the offense now. Ferris Jenkins gets the carry out the right side. He'll make his way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6 here. Clock continues to run as we're at 10.5 minutes remaining here in the 4th. No doubt Coach Large has got to get a stop here on defense. And if you're Coach Hovick, it's pound the rock and drain the clock. There's Ferris Jenkins through the traffic out to the 45-yard line. And you can see the speed on display right there from number 3 as the 5'9" sophomore just scoots right through the defense.
Outstanding run there by Ferris Jenkins, straight up the middle, straight up that A-gap. Great job by the offensive line blocking, giving him that space and that room to move.
Spencer Blatter on the stop. Here's Ferris Jenkins once again out the right-hand side. Blatter carries him out of bounds, but not before another Chavez 1st down there, courtesy of number 3, Ferris Jenkins.
Ferris Jenkins slicing this defense apart for Westwood right now with 2 great runs, 2 gashing runs. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Cesar Chavez again on the move deep in Warriors territory.
Penalty flag on the play right here, so we'll check the laundry on the field.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Ball on the Warrior 24-yard line. 1st down and 5 yards to go.
That inches Cesar Chavez just a little bit closer into Warriors territory. 9:46 to go. They're up 13. They're nursing a 13-point lead. Chavez, as JP mentioned, they're just going to pretty much pound the rock and let that clock run and just try not to turn the football over. Just execute and do what they've done all night long.
Ball carried by Miles Johnson. Tackle for loss of 2.
Loss of 2 in that running play for Chavez. Clock Clock continues to run. 9.5 minutes to go. Chavez again up 21-8, 2nd and 7 on the 26-yard line for Chavez. Mason Penrod gets some last-second instructions from the sidelines from his head coach, Coach Hovick.
Second down and 7 here for the champions. Play fake. Rolling out to his right. Fires downfield to Nevin Reed. Reed out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Third down and 7 upcoming now for the Cesar Chavez.
Big 3rd down and 7 here, JP. Westwood's got to find a way to get a stop right here.
Absolutely right.
Can't allow the champions to get a first down right here.
2-by-1 on the outside now for Mason Penrod. Penrod back to pass. Goes to the air. Too tall. Reed on the far side, covered there by number 32.
Kenny Johnson is blowing up that play in the backfield. Big James Marshall.
James Marshall putting the heat that time on Mason Penrod. And he'll bring up 4th down now here for the champions. Two-by-1 on the outside. Penrod goes to the air. Wide open. Nevin Reed into the end zone for the touchdown. Nobody over there covering Nevin Reed. And Penrod saw it and made the Warriors pay.
Yeah, there was literally nobody covering Nevin Reed at the line of scrimmage. As you mentioned, Penrod saw that mismatch, but there's no mismatch because there's nobody there. And Nevin Reed was wide open about the easiest catch he'll make in his career with nobody covering him, JP.
Penrod knew right where he wanted to go on that one, Ed. There was no question. Roman Fierro on now for the PAT. Marcus Newman will hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. Fierro puts it over the crossbar, and the PAT is good. Cesar Chavez champions leading the Westwood Warriors by the score of 28-8. We'll take a break. 8:48 remaining here in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside and return to Brimhall Field after the break.
Thursday Night Kickoff is sponsored in part by Next Care Urgent Care.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Nevin Reed catches the 2nd touchdown pass from Mason Penrod. Chavez up 20 in comfortable command here. 8:49 left to go. 28-8. 3 touchdown passes so far tonight from Mason Penrod. 1 to Peyton Stokes, and again 2 to Nevin Reed. Offense has been on full display. Defense has been outstanding tonight, only giving up 8 to the homestanding Warriors. Everything working so well for Cesar Chavez as they're looking to move their record to 5-2, and they'll go 2-0 in the 6A Fiesta should they win this football game tonight. Kickoff goes out of bounds, and of course that flag comes up as a result of that going out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds. Chavez. Re-kick 5 yards back.
It's a 5-yard penalty. And it will.
As our referee, Pat McDonald, says, it's a 5-yard penalty. They'll back it up and they'll do a re-kick. Still 8:49 left to go. Chavez. Okay, I thought he was going to say something else. Chavez again looking to move their record to 5-2. If they can hold on for the last 8:49, they will do that, and they'll move to 2-0 in the 6A Fiesta, as they'll look forward to going to Mesa next Friday night. But they've got to handle business here, and then they'll move on again in 6A Fiesta play. They'll keep on with region play next Friday at Mesa. We get another kickoff right here. Warriors get the return. They get a very nice return back to about the 40-yard line. Sets Westwood up in really good field position.
Brought down. Line 24 along with Carlos Aguilar.
So Elliott Reed and the offense for Westwood will trot themselves back on the field.
Scores from around Arizona tonight. Cactus leading Verrado in the fourth, 37-28. The Prescott Badgers leading the Flagstaff Eagles in the fourth by the score of 21-3. Arcadia all over Mesquite, 42-10. And the Boulder Creek Jaguars on top of the O'Connor Eagles right now by the score of 35-7. First down and 10 for Westwood now. Low snap. They hand it off and go far side at short. And in the backfield quickly is the right side of the defensive line there. Gavin Gleave on the stop. Or Gavin Gleave in at quarterback now for Westwood. Gleave, a 6-foot, 160-pound freshman now. Getting some valuable varsity reps. A loss of 1 on the play will bring up second down and 11. Far side now, Gleave overshoots his receiver. The intended target was Nicholas Montano.
For Nicholas Montano. And in coverage, Devin McLean. Third down and 11, the ball on the Warrior, 39-yard line.
Yeah. 8:03 left to go here in the fourth. Chavez up 20, 28-8. Gavin Gleave back there, quarterback back in the pistol formation, looking for the snap from his center. He gets the snap, steps back in the pocket, connects with his running back, Keyshawn Barkus.
Gain of 5 yards.
Gains about 4 yards or so before he's brought down. Clock continuing to run, 7:45 and counting for Chavez and Westwood.
Looking for more high school coverage? Then head on over to CW7AZ.com, or you can scan that QR code on your screen now, and you'll find links for the Friday Night Red Zone, our exclusive coaches show, the pep rally held here this morning, and upcoming schedules and more. It's all there. CW7 Arizona's got you. Low snap. Fires. Complete at the 50-yard. Top of a play there by M.J. Woodbury, but it's a Westwood.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, dude.
What's up, brother? Long time, man.
It's been 20 years since I've seen you guys.
I came down here to support our brother.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these attack ads against Ruben, and they're so far off base.
It sounds like Carrie Lake will just say anything, attacking anyone just to try and get ahead for herself.
Ruben's service is a reflection of his character.
Oh, yeah. You go after one of my Marines, you're going to have to take on all of us.
Both Bets is responsible for the content of this advertising.
At Hastings & Hastings, we are the discount accident lawyers. I can't for the life of me understand why anyone would hire lawyers who charge 1/3 or more to handle your accident case. That's too much. Our discount fee puts more money in your pocket. At Hastings & Hastings, we'll fight harder than anyone, and we'll match our 45 years experience to anyone. Hastings & Hastings, more money, more service, more experience. You can sign by phone, on the web, or at any one of our 11 beautiful offices.
Tackled at the 6-yard line there by Landon Webster. How about that? M.J. Woodbury with a goal line interception there for the Cesar Chavez champions. And he might have put the exclamation point on this one here tonight for the champion.
He just might have.
So it'll be first down and 10 now for the champions from their own 7-yard line.
3 turnovers so far for Westwood tonight. That's a killer.
Absolutely is.
We talked about the importance of not turning the football over. Westwood turned the ball over 3 times, and you cannot do that again against a high-powered offense, a really good football team. And Cesar Chavez, you cannot do that.
They'll hand it off. Ferris Jenkins gets the call. The clock continues to wind now for Cesar Chavez as we're under 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. They hand it off. Up the gut, Mason Penrod on the keeper. He runs up the near numbers. Martinez on the stop, as well as other Westwood Warriors there. Third down and short here for Cesar Chavez. 2 by 1 on the outside now. Penrod nowhere to go with the football. He was going to give it there for a moment. And then the Westwood defense having their way in that backfield there. Led that time by number 10, Dax Clark. Jordan Ortiz also in there on the stop for Westwood. 4th down and 6 here for Westwood. Yeah, for Cesar Chavez, excuse me.
Sorry about that, JP. It looked like Penrod was holding off to hand the ball off to Miles Johnson, but he held it a little bit too long. And then when Johnson was gone, he still had the ball out. So the defenders just came after Penrod and brought him down.
Chris Martinez back deep to receive for the Westwood Warriors. He's standing at the Cesar Chavez 43-yard line. A high snap. The punt is away from Nevin Reed. And what doesn't Nevin Reed do for the Cesar Chavez Ball Club, Ed? Punts it as well.
I'm sure he oiled up the bus.
He might have. Might have done a great job on that thing this week, getting the champions over here. You heard it was a little delayed. We talked with Coach Hovick before the ball game, about an hour and 15-minute delay on their bus. So,
but it didn't seem to hurt them, did it, JP?
Didn't seem to phase them here tonight, that's for sure.
Business trip for them so far for the champions.
Coming up tonight after the game at CW7 Prime, be sure to stick around for the all-new game night featuring Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. It's entertaining, challenging, and as we always like to say here on CW7 Arizona, it's all good. Oh, is this fun or what?
Yeah, it is all good.
On.
It really is all good.
2 by 1 on the outside now. Warriors back to pass. Downfield, it's intercepted. Marcus Newman. Another INT there for the Cesar Chavez champions, and Newman still on his feet, going far side, spinning through the defense, and finally brought down at the 48-yard line. Another INT, but we have a penalty flag on the play. So we'll see if this one stands. It probably was after the INT, I would imagine.
I would think so, too. If it holds, that's turnover number 4 on the game for Westwood.
After the interception during the return, block in the back, white number 2.
Block in the back is the call.
15 yards from the spot of the foul.
Cesar Chavez.
First down, Chavez.
Tyvus Spencer on the infraction there for Cesar Chavez. And so that'll back the champions up a little bit to their own 34-yard line. Make it 35 is where they spot the ball. 4 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Two backs in the backfield. Penrod's going to keep it. Nowhere to go with the football. Penrod is wrapped up there quickly in the backfield as he tried to run behind those big blockers. Dax Clark on the stop there for Westwood. No gain, second down and 10 now from the 35 for the Cesar Chavez champions.
Also number 26, James Marshall, like he's been in on every single play on defense for Westwood. He's in there as well, number 26. He's a heck of a player for the Warriors, isn't he?
Absolutely.
He's good.
Split backs now beside Mason Penrod on second down and 10. Inside handoff, he bounces it outside and finally ran out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line. Curtis Johnson, the 4th on the carry there for Cesar Chavez.
Bring up third down, 3 yards to go. Third down.
Miles Johnson on the carry. Correction right there for Cesar Chavez, getting out the right-hand side. It'll bring up third down and short here. Third and 3.
Sorry, folks. A 10 looked like a 20 looked like a 10. A 10 looked like a 20 to me. I'm sorry.
Well, in your defense, that ball was moving so fast that time. Those numbers get a little blurry when those guys hit fourth gear or so right there.
Right.
Penrod now gives it to Miles Johnson once again. Johnson through the defense for a first down and then some. Making first contact there for Westwood was Kenny Johnson, and he just hung on and waited for help. Cesar Chavez keeps the chains moving, and the clock will wind as well here after they move those chains as we approach 3 minutes remaining here in our fourth quarter. Don't forget, next week we'll be in Prescott Valley, Arizona for the Crosstown Showdown as the Prescott Badgers battle the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. I cannot wait for that ball game next Thursday night.
That is going to be a great one up there in Prescott Valley. I think you and I are pretty familiar with the PV area, aren't we?
We're a little bit familiar with that general area right there near the Finley Toyota Center.
And Steve Moore as well, of course.
Mr. Stephen Moore, our audio engineer here on Thursday Night Football. Handoff up the gut. Ferris Jenkins gets the carry there for the champions. Plunges ahead for positive yardage. Out to the 48-yard line of Westwood. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 8 now. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. I would expect Chavez to slow down here and maybe wait until the 5-second count starts from the back judge before they snap the football. We'll see. Penrod sends one in motion. Penalty flags fly. Initial indication is false start.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Let's take a look at the upcoming games for the Cesar Chavez champions, as they will have a second down and 13 now. Next week they'll be out off of Gilbert and Southern as they battle the Mesa Jackrabbits, and then they'll return home to Levine to host 2 in a row against the Mountain View Toros, and they'll close out the regular season against the Tolleson Wolverines. Peyton Stokes gets the handoff for Cesar Chavez, comes near side with it, and no gain on the play. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage there. It'll be third down and 13 now for Cesar Chavez.
And with the champions, they're just trying to run the clock out right now. They know they've got this victory in hand, 140 and counting. They're just trying to run out the string, get the victory, move their record again to 5-2. They'll be 2-0 in a very tough 6A Fiesta region. It's a good road trip for them.
Let's take a look at some upcoming games for the Westwood Warriors here as we're under a minute and a half remaining in our fourth quarter. Next week, they'll be at the Desert Ridge Jaguars. They'll return home on the 1st of November to battle the Tolleson Wolverines, and then they'll close out the regular season on the road at the Mesa Jackrabbits. And Coach Chad DeGrenier, former Scottsdale Christian Academy quarterback.
Timeout. Chavez.
Check that. Timeout. Cesar Chavez.
Timeout on the field called by Cesar Chavez. And Ed, this might be a good time to announce our player of the game.
Yes, sir. With 2 touchdowns tonight, that will be number 1, Nevin Reed, the wide receiver for Cesar Chavez. The seniors had a big game tonight and a 28-8 victory, which could be in a minute 8, depending on what the score is. But at least right now, they're up 20, and Nevin Reed has been a big reason why they're going to get a victory tonight.
Nevin Reed has played out of his mind here tonight at Westwood High School for the Cesar Chavez champions. We will have him up here in the broadcast booth following the game tonight. So stick around for that post-game interview with our player of the game, Mr. Nevin Reed. Congratulations to the 6', 170-pound senior on an outstanding performance here tonight for the Cesar Chavez champions.
Yes, sir. CW7 Arizona is your home for college football this Saturday. The action kicks off with Hawaii taking on Washington State. Then it's Pac-12 after dark a little bit later on Saturday night with the UNLV Running Rebels taking on the Oregon State Beavers up there in Oregon. CW7 Sports Saturday starts at 12:30 p.m. So, folks, don't you dare miss a single minute of it.
Great stuff coming your way this Saturday right here on the very same channel you're watching Thursday Night Kickoff on. From the 46-yard line, an inside handoff there to Miles Johnson. James Marshall on the stop there for the Westwood Warriors. And that'll bring up a 4th down now for the Cesar Chavez champions as we're under a minute remaining here in the 4th.
So for Westwood, it's basically this. You turn the ball over multiple times, and when you had drives that you could have gotten points off of, you didn't. You only got 8 points tonight, so your offense was anemic, and that didn't help because you turned the football over a lot, and your defense gave up 28 points. And Chavez took, again, full advantage of all those turnovers, and they got points out of it. So that's basically what it is. You turn the football over, you're not smart, you're careless with the football, and Chavez takes advantage of your mistakes. And that's basically
off turnovers. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Points off turnovers. Ball security. We always say that every week, don't we?
It is a premium, especially in the high school game.
Timeout. Chavez.
Timeout on the field. Timeout
on the field called by Cesar Chavez. Start your engines and strap yourself in. This Saturday, the road to the championship rolls on with the NASCAR Xfinity playoffs. Live from Las Vegas Speedway, CW7 Arizona brings you every lap and every turn of NASCAR Xfinity's top drivers. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. this Saturday on CW7, your new home for NASCAR. Scores from around Arizona tonight. The Cactus Cobras leading the Verado Vipers 43-35. That game in the 4th quarter. Prescott all over Flagstaff right now, 30-3. Arcadia leading Mesquite 42-10. And Boulder Creek over O'Connor right now in the 4th, 35-14. Back here at Westwood, it's 28-8. The champions on top of the Warriors. Nevin Reed out the far side, galloping across the 40-yard line, still on his feet, up the far sideline, and finally shoved out of bounds after a huge gainer there. And we have gone final here at Brim Hall Field in Mesa. The final score, the Cesar Chavez champions get the victory on the road tonight over the Westwood Warriors by the final score of 28-8. I dare say a dominant performance here tonight from the champions.
It was, again, the fact that they were able to turn turnovers from the Warriors into points. Points off turnovers. We stress that every single week. Ball control, holding to the football. Do not turn the football over. Do not put yourself in adverse situations because you turn the football over. That's what Westwood did tonight, and Chavez took full advantage of it, and now that's why they're 5-2, because they took advantage of it, and they got the 20-point victory.
We'll take a brief commercial timeout and return for the postgame show right here on Arizona CW7. We'll visit with our player of the game, number 1, Nevin Reed from the Cesar Chavez champions. Stay with us. The postgame show comes up next right here on Arizona CW7.
Everybody ready?
May the best words win. That is a nice word.
Here's the question. The ozone layer?
Kabuki.
Picasso? It all comes down to this.
Woo! Yeah! Well played. Now we have a game.
You did it! How does that sound? Darn good.
Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. Tonight at 9:30 on CW7 Arizona.
Just 8 drivers remain as the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs.
Fighting on the inside.
Shifting to high gear in Las Vegas. Saturday, it's a CW primetime showdown where the stakes are high.
Big crash.
The heat is on.
No one is safe. He's going to go for the lead.
And speed is king.
We'll see a lot of action.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs.
Coverage begins at 4 on CW7 Arizona.
Good night. We welcome you back to Brimhall Field here in Mesa. The Westwood Warriors fall to the Cesar Chavez champions by the score of 28-8. And it was a magnificent performance tonight for Cesar Chavez. We await our player of the game, Mr. Nevin Reed, who is making his way up to the broadcast booth right now as we speak. And it looks like Coach Hovick is accompanying him as well. So maybe we'll get to talk with both those gentlemen here for a moment.
Maybe.
But great performance. There was a couple chances there for the Westwood Warriors tonight, but unfortunately, the Cesar Chavez champions took advantage of too many of those turnovers by Westwood.
Yeah, Mason Penrod, 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Nevin Reed and 1 to Peyton Stokes. Ferris Jenkins starts off the scoring with a running touchdown, so running and passing, and their defense, again, outstanding, giving up 8 points on the road.
We'll send it to a brief commercial timeout and return with the Cesar Chavez champions. We'll have them right up here in the broadcast booth. When we return from the break, stay with us. More of the postgame show comes up right after this.
I had a paper route at 13, so I've been working literally for 60 years.
And I've taught school all my life.
We both paid in and earned our Social Security.
And we depend on it to get by. But Carrie Lake would risk our benefits just to give tax breaks to the billionaires paying for her campaign.
She wants to yank it out from under us.
Carrie Lake couldn't care less about Arizona families.
She only cares about herself and her own power.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
I grew up as conservative as it gets. Lifelong Republican, still am, but I cannot vote for Carrie Lake. She doesn't want to solve problems. She wants power. I'm supporting Ruben Gallego. We might not agree on everything all of the time. We should look for candidates who demonstrate integrity, compassion, and service to others, regardless of party affiliation. I don't need to be a Democrat to know that he has the character to lead Arizona forward.
I'm Ruben Gallego, and I approve this message.
Cesar Chavez with a big 28-8 victory on the road over Westwood. They moved their record to 5-2. They're undefeated, still in the 6A Fiesta, 2-0 with a big victory, and we are pleased to be joined by the player of the game with 2 touchdowns, Mr. Nevin Reed, number 1, had a big play at the end of the game. You're not even winded, are you? Oh my gosh! Well, congratulations on a great victory tonight. You and your quarterback Mason Penrod. You had a great night tonight. What's it about that relationship between a quarterback and a wide receiver? You guys are on point all night long. You got the 2 touchdowns. He threw 3, but you got 28. You got the victory by 20.
Yes, sir. It's definitely a different connection. He's a young sophomore, so I try to get on his bumper a little bit. He's not always perfect, but nobody's perfect. So at practice, we just try to work on our chemistry and getting things right, so things like this can happen on Friday and Thursday nights.
You know, you talk about the chemistry between you guys. You did a great job tonight. A couple of those balls were really high, but you were able to go up there and high point them. How are you guys able to establish that chemistry and really kind of lock in on that during practices?
It's really just trust. I try to be as athletic as possible. Just go up and get the ball.
Talk about your offensive line, Nevin. They blocked for your quarterback. They kept him pretty clean for the most part,
yes, sir.
Letting him throw those 3 touchdowns. How big is your offensive line tonight? Because they came up huge. They were road graders. They kept that defense off of him, and that allows your offense to get loose.
They definitely did a great job tonight, giving Mason some time to throw it. Great blocks and runs too. So, yeah,
and how nice is it to play with a lead when your defense is able to hold down this really good Westwood offense tonight and let you guys go out and do what you do offensively?
It was definitely great. Going to the next game 5-2 is big for us. I feel like we haven't been 5-2 in a long time, so it's definitely a great feeling.
So you're at Mesa next Friday night. Your region play continues on. You got to continue to move on. You're 2-0 in the section. How big is that game going to be against the Jackrabbits next week?
Again, another big game. Just being perfect this last half of the season. Just being great.
Congratulations to our player of the game, Nevin Reed from the Cesar Chavez Champions. An outstanding performance here. 2 touchdowns tonight. Almost had a third there on the far sideline at the end of the ball game, but fantastic performance. Congratulations, young man. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Next week, we will join you from Prescott Valley, Arizona. It's the Crosstown Showdown as the Prescott Badgers battle the Bradshaw Mountain Bears. We appreciate your viewership here tonight and hope you enjoyed this one tonight. The Cesar Chavez Champions getting the victory on the road. A road trip, a business trip here for the champions. You see them in the end zone there. We will send Nevin Reed down there to celebrate with his teammates. They get the win 28-8 tonight over the Westwood Warriors. From our broadcast partner, Ed Cole, our sideline reporter, Parker Rash, I'm James Foovey saying so long, have a great week, and we will see you next Thursday night from Yavapai County.
Thank you, guys.